Hey, everybody. Hope everybody's had a good weekend. I was going to do a retro rewind, but for some reason, I cannot get either one of my editing things to programs to, like, they're acting up, and it's, I don't know how. I tried a few times to continue yesterday's premiere with that from a live from October 24th, 2021, that had Jenna, Lynn, and Prayer Garden on it. But for some reason, we'll try tomorrow. Sorry, I was reading an email. They were just, I think I must have been reading their mind. Said, I'm not going to say who it is at all. It says, watch that damn evil Tiffany and Benny all afternoon. I need me some Ziggy. Bored and missing you. I've had some wine with wonderful meatballs I had delivered. I'm sending you a Cash App in a minute because this wine tells me help to the future. I'm a Virgo. And as we found out yesterday, I'm going through something. Oh, gosh. I'm not going to read it all, but this email's hilarious. Oh, I love that. I love that email. That's funny. You guys are silly gooses. Let's see who's the wiener today. Gloria. I think she's a first-time wiener. Well, I don't know. Gloria might have been a wiener once or twice before. I mean, can't resist those wieners. Hey, Purple Sky. Top Dog. It is real life, Top Dog. Kind of wondering. You ready for the shit show? Well, I don't know if this is going to be. Well, it could be because we are going to talk about. I didn't watch it, and I don't know if they're still live or when this whole situation happened between. Oh, I want to watch this. Hold on, I'll show you what we're going to start watching. TM questions the lab about Angel talks too fast, also featuring BK. Well, this should be freaking interesting. I started to watch it, and boy, was it. Here's, I put B's channel in my description, and there it is as well. Virgos do roll. Yeah, Virgos are having a rough month from my reading, I think, or I can't remember. B is awesome. I guess so. I only watched like 2 minutes of this, and I'm like, right on. Thank you, Josh. Wasn't it BK that put out the Kara info? Yeah, I think so. And that's why Tiffany said, Paul said to AB, I'm sorry you didn't get the good pics. Like a carrot up her booty hole is the good pics. I'm sure AB is not like kicking himself. What kind of portal? I'm a bish. I would like to know where Summer is. You hear the cards? Yeah, I was shuffling. Then he was chastising everyone about the carrot thing. Like the portal, I have the portal, the app, the portal, I'm a bish. And I have the Facebook portal, and every time I say the word portal, it, it's kind of like saying, hey, Alexa,
I missed something. Can you say it again?
No. See, I told you. I was trying to whisper. You made one? That's cool. Those things are expensive. Makes you want to say, what's up, dog? The disturbing veggie tales. Yeah, so we're going to watch this and see, so we can laugh together and be mind blown together. And also so I could, I've been in this hot seat before. Well, it's been a long time because I don't let freaking Tiffany Marie summon me anymore. It's so fucking annoying when she does that. But she won't like answer to anybody else about her shit, but she thinks she demands answers from everybody else. Hey Kathy. Country girl, sweet tea. Clo. I don't well, it's a portal. It doesn't work like Alexa. Um so here, let's start listening to this. This is B's channel. It's in the description. And I guess if somebody wants to share Tiffany's channel sometime, they can. Whatever.
I know you're dead to me. Want to go over to Jody's community post? I shared this on mine this morning. I'm not really sure what it is. I'm gonna look more into it, obviously, but Jody shared. She shared a whole bunch of things. I haven't looked at it all. Let me see. Where is it? Right here. So 11 hours ago. All right. Let me read this to you. Manufacture drama for distraction, but who knows? Okay, Josh is here. Hold on.
Morning.
Hi.
Or afternoon.
Afternoon. Morning. It's all the same. Okay, so I really do hate to put you on the spot, but this has gotten to a point of no return, and I just know that you know some things, and I know that you have a relationship with Angel of sorts, but to what point or to what end are you willing to stay silent about what you know, concern, or what you've been told by Angel?
Oh my God. Tiffany, you are so fucking. Oh my God. I am so embarrassed for her right now. Is she for real? Hold on. Let me pull up my chat on my phone because I'm on a different screen here. Hey, Robin. Hey, Poppy. Hey, Jordan. Hey, everybody coming in. I'm just wanting to know, is this real life? Like, is this the same person who's never explained, answered to her check situations, never answered to anything? I mean, she has so much, like, what about, has she ever answered to the money she collected that was supposed to go towards like some kind of medical thing or something, but she ended up spending it on a vacation for her and her ex, her abusive ex. Now she's with another abusive man. She makes really great decisions. I don't think she should be summoning anybody to a panel when her like answering to her when she's like not normal. Like, why should we go to her for any type of to answer to? Hey Sherry, I watched your video on Summer. I might have not watched the last few minutes. I might have got distracted, but I was interested. So is this about T. Marie? Well, currently, yeah.
Well, first, I'm not really sure. What do you mean by no? I don't know anything about that Kelly thing that you're talking about.
No, nothing about Kelly. This would have nothing to do with this. I'm talking about when, nope, I don't need anything about Kelly, nothing at all. That has nothing to do with this.
Okay, well,
Do you know Kelly Fustos? Josh?
no, I have no idea who that is. Never heard that name until you said it.
Okay. All right, then that doesn't pertain to you at all. Talking about when Angel first went live and said that all of these things were happening, right? And I remember you had reached out to me and you said, listen, this is a delicate situation. Basically, like
I reached out to you because you said that you wanted to make sure that she was okay. I reached out to you to tell you that she was okay. Other than that, I mean, that's how I ended up in that. I thought what I was doing was just kind of bridging a gap there because you said, well, I really hope she's okay. Is there a way you can reach out to her or somebody? So I did. So I reached out to you.
Okay. So do you want to expound on what Angel explained to you about her relationship with myself or her relationship with Benny?
That she never had a problem with either one of you.
Okay. And when was this in terms to when she went live, freaking out, doing all of these absurd things?
She was upset because the person that she was going or that you guys were or she was going at with, she was having a fight with somebody. Carl, I guess is his name. And she was upset that who she perceived as, I don't know what your guys' relationship were, friends or not friends. I'm not sure, but I think she thought that you guys were friends and that.
I mean, she would email me from time to time. I always answered her and always respected her, always was kind to her. I did not know she had these feelings about me, never knew ever, never even had any kind of negative exchange with her. So when you texted me, you said, well, Angel just said she never had any problems with you or Benny at all.
Because that's because that's what I asked her. I said, have you had issues? Because I don't know your guys' relationship. I don't know who's friends with who,
right?
Or anything like that. Now, when you asked, like, oh well, can
you guys all, let's see, how many people do we have in here right now? 300. That would be enough to put bees over into monetization status. If anybody can help out and like the video, or I'm sorry, subscribe and like, of course, on bees right now, because she's at like 750 subscribers. And yeah, she only needs like 250 more or something. And I know not all of you guys are subscribed to her, so. Oh, you're welcome, Jordan. I don't know if you're bees or she didn't have a problem. Hey, Jam. She is a weirdo. She is, and it's just hilarious to me to hear her interrogate like somebody else, like she is some type of moral authority. Like, are we? It is pronounced bees. BS. Oh, like BS. Hey, Rebecca. Thank you, guys.
Hope that she's okay. So I reached out to you. I reached out to Benny. I reached out to Angel. I was just trying, I was just trying to like help. That was.
I'm not saying you did anything wrong at all. I just want you to clear up that Angel actually spoke to you before any of this started and said she had zero issues at all.
Well, the time that I spoke to her, that had changed apparently.
Wait, so are you say that again? Sorry.
So when I asked her, I said, well, what are the problems that you've had with them? And she said none up until that point. So, and what I said was, and Tiffany, I don't mind if you show the text messages because there's nothing in
No,
there.
I just want you to tell these people, Josh, what you
I'm going
say
to
to me in private, but you won't say in public. Like, it's very frustrating to me. This is not the first
then-
time.
Oh my
Like,
God, Tiffany. What? He shouldn't have even. I'm sorry, Tiffany. Like, but he really, I mean, was doing you a favor even being there. And you're sitting there acting like he owes you something. You say a lot in private that you don't put out on YouTube, Tiffany. A whole hell of a lot. You're a hypocrite. Once again. I didn't see all this yet. This is about the time that I ended watching this and decided to go live because I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
No,
it's frustrating to me that you don't tell what you know.
You know what's frustrating to me, Tiffany, is that you have my phone number, yet you summoned me through this.
Well, I'm sorry, but that's where it's at right now.
No, it's not. You have
Exactly. She never privately tries to handle things. No, when she's upset every single time that she's like came after me with some bullshit, she's never like messaged me at all. It's like you find out from YouTube. And yeah, while she's teamed up with Benny, he's just fueling the fire. Like they're both so horrible for each other. Like, yeah, Josh will probably won't do it ever again. I don't know how this ended, but we'll see. Is she upset about her made up stories? I don't know. Yeah, she's like, you know something. And it's like, what the hell are you talking about, lady? Know what? This is something that you've made up. You know that these people don't know anything about a child freaking predator ring. You know, you think that there's some kind of like we're all secretly connected in some kind of weird pedophile ring. That's so like, where do you come up with this stuff?
You sat in silence, Josh, for like.
Okay. So what is it you want me to do? You want me to pick sides? Is that what we're doing?
Nope. I didn't ask you to pick sides. What I said was you've sat in silence for 13 whole days, letting her do the crazy shit over here, knowing she just told you right before all that.
I told her
there's been no problems whatsoever.
I told her it won't stop if you don't stop. I said that to her.
What won't stop?
Whatever fight is going on.
I agree. You know, Angel, Angel will eventually get it and she'll just like stop. But at first it's hard when you have somebody coming at you telling absolute lies. At first, like, yeah, you want to defend yourself like crazy. But eventually Angel will learn that it does no good with these people and that nobody cares what these people think. Like, they're crazy. And people know that and see that, okay? The people supporting them, they see it too. If they don't, they're just as crazy. And I'm talking about mainly Tiffany Marie right now. That's my focus this time. BK's definitely got his issues for sure. And I don't think these two are good as friends, acquaintances, anything. What did Tiffany do to Josh? Nothing. What do you mean? What did Tiffany do? She's just accusing him of knowing something. and he must be hiding something that he knows. Like any of us have fucking time for that, Tiffany. Seriously. When do we all have time to conspire this weird, as much as somebody is like Josh is put into his YouTube channels and stuff like that and everything he has going on, like, when does somebody have time for all this conspiring behind the scenes? I don't understand. I mean, you guys make it. Tiffany makes it happen. They come up with some crazy stories. Why does she even care if Angel has a problem with her? I thought she had a problem with Angel. She's a freaking weirdo. I mean, that Tiffany, you're strange. Yeah. Sometimes I feel bad because I know that she's like got major mental issues, but like she can't go on, like something needs to change. She can't be let loose on the internet, on YouTube, just to throw out these kind of horrible accusations about children. Those kind of accusations stick with people because there's other crazies like Tiffany who believe them and will continue it and will spread the fucking bullshit just because I don't know, they're bored.
There's nothing going on. I had no absolute. She asked me one thing. She emailed me and said, why is Benny trashing me in Carl's chat? I asked Benny, what's going on, right? His answer is, I would like the emails between Liplocked and Penny about this fake bed situation, which you also don't care about, right, Josh? Because it's no big deal.
I don't know anything about it.
Have you ever talked about that on your channel or your After Dark channel about all the shit going on around here with all these criminals running around the community? Do you care to cover that? So maybe your audience will be aware to actually what's going on around here.
Shut up! What the fuck is wrong with you? She is abusive. And I'm not trying to be, I know she is abusive. What the hell is wrong with her? What the hell, dude? Like, this is the kind of stuff, like, same type of bullshit tactics that were done on me to make it look like I was such a horrible person. All you have to do is gather, several people that will jump on the fucking bandwagon and continue it. But what the hell is she on? I don't understand. Am I missing something here? Is there anybody else that believes that the lab is hiding some major secrets that he knows about, some kind of ring that, I mean, this is so out of left field. Like, this plan by Tiffany and BK to try to take over the community by trying to say everybody else is part of some kind of ring and they aren't, and they're the good ones. Yeah, it's not going to work because you picked something so out there that nobody's going to believe. Maybe you should have picked something a little bit more believable for your lies and your whole plan to like you guys are seriously trying to become, according to my tarot reading, you just want all the attention and you want to look like two big wieners. Well, you and Benny both like wieners, by the way. So anyways, and I'm sure I'm sure Josh is just laughing like he really cares what this fool thinks. He knows at this point that nobody takes her seriously, except I don't even think her subs do. There's no way. Oh yeah, two little wieners. I forgot to say that.
Why do you hide it away?
Are we talking about Angel or are we going to
I'm
talk
talking about all the things. Why do you hide everything away? Why do you not speak about anything?
I don't hide anything away. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well,
I
will
just
say,
just like on your channel, I decide what I put on mine. What's
okay,
the
that's totally fine. So you choose not to inform our community about the things that are happening. That's fine. Thank you. Appreciate you answering honestly. But I just want to know why you've sat in silence for like 13 days, knowing that she has zero past history with Benny and I at all that is negative whatsoever. You can be Angel's safe space, but you're not going to sit around quietly.
What is wrong with her, guys? Do you not see this? This is called, she is trying to get people like outraged. That's what they're doing. They're trying to get people outraged with this fake bullshit. And they're trying to, it's not going to work. It's going to backfire. Like, what the hell, dude? Some people don't want to be wrapped up in the drama 24/7 like you, Tiffany. Like, what the, really? Oh, I guess he was just supposed to go live and just like out of nowhere, start talking about, start defending you and Benny and just saying what exactly did you want him to go live talking about? Talking shit about Angel and that what? I don't understand.
Not while you're texting me anyway. Just don't text me anymore. See, that's why I called you over here.
You
Because you text me one thing, and then the next time I turn around,
That's
you're sitting over there quiet, not saying a fucking word, while this bitch is on the internet telling everybody she's going to off herself because of me. And you know it's a lie. So
well,
yes,
let me explain. Yeah, let me explain that.
Tiffany never lets anybody.
So you made a comment after all this went down, saying something about how she was going to hurt herself. Did you not?
Yes, I certainly did. I said she's going to kill
So
herself off
then
the
at that
internet,
point,
not
Tiffany,
actually do it.
okay, well, then at that point, what do you want me to do?
Before I've seen people do this many times, actually. I
But
can
at
name
that
a
point,
few
what do
right
you
off
want
the
me
top of my head.
I informed you. You said that you wanted to know if she was okay. I told you. We had a conversation.
Because I don't see that in my text.
You didn't ask me personally. You said, "Can somebody reach out to me?" So I
You're
did.
making it sound like I asked you if Angel was okay, and I did not. Did I say it on my live? Is that where I said it?
Yeah, you said it on a live.
I asked if Angel was okay. Well, okay.
Yeah, and then you asked, "Can somebody reach out to me or put me in contact with her?" Something just like that.
I absolutely did not ask for her to be in contact with me. I just said that I've left communication open to this girl.
Okay.
Josh, I feel like you are so complacent with what is going on, and it's so disappointing.
Well, I mean, I don't mean to be disappointing.
Well, I mean, what a letdown, for real. And you actually see what the fuck is going on here, and you just don't care to even tell the truth about it. Like, in nowhere did you say, Libby, get out of my chat. In nowhere have you said, Angel confided in me just the day before that there's zero issues ever with Tiffany or Benny. And then suddenly out of nowhere, all these attacks have been happening to her, and you didn't think to say, like, hold up, you told me you had no problems with them. Did you even ask her in private?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay. What did she say?
If she had problems with you prior to this, nothing. She said there was no problems.
Not a single one. What, prior to what?
I agree with that. But then after, what I'm saying is after that happened, then you guys started going at it. And I said, it's not going to end if you don't stop.
No, I didn't start going at it. I responded only once, and it's 11 days later, and now I'm responding again because this has gotten far too out of control. So no, I didn't go back and forth with her. I didn't do anything to her. I responded.
You didn't do a live about her? You didn't do a live about her?
Yes, I certainly did. Just like Angela's been doing lives daily for 14 motherfucking days, Josh.
I agree. And I told her this. I told her that if you don't stop, it doesn't stop.
After what happened is the point here. Sorry.
So what does she want to? She just wants to be angry. He's trying to tell her that he agrees that, Angel shouldn't do lives on them too, or whatever. Just whatever. Like, what does she want from him? I don't understand. Like, what is it that Josh could say right now that she would be okay with? Right, Ladybug? How in the heck does she think she can out talk Josh? Oh my God, he won't put it. Did she really just try to blame the lab for what happened? I guess because she said he's complacent, and he knows things, and okay. He's probably like, what the hell is even happening?
So Angel had no problems with Benny or I until what happened? Do you know exactly what turned the, tide for her? Like, what happened?
It sounds like it was Benny in Carl's chat. And that she wasn't, she felt, I'm sure, and I don't really like speaking for somebody, but I'm guessing that she thought that she was closer to you guys than that, and that you were going to defend her, and it didn't happen, and she got pissed off about it, and then that's what happened. I'm not really sure exactly what this has to do with me. To be
Right,
honest with you,
the fact that you reached out to me and you told
because
me.
you asked somebody to. That was it.
Okay, well, you reached out to me and you told
I
me
certainly did.
that Angel had said she had no negative prior interactions with
I
Benny or I.
agree. Yes, I
All
said.
right, I did nothing to Angel. I was on a panel.
I'm not saying that you did anything to her, but
Did Angel
after,
ever show you what I did to her or what Benny did to
Oh
her?
my
No.
god.
Anybody did to her?
no,
Okay.
her beef was with Carl.
Okay, her beef is with Carl.
It was. I don't know where it is now.
Oh, I could tell you where it is. So you weren't there yesterday when she was explaining where it is now in the chat? You don't know where it is now?
No.
Where was it yesterday? when
Nobody
you were there?
cares, Tiffany, is what I don't understand. It's like you think that everybody is just, I mean, nobody cares. Really. You can come off and then talk about them once and they're gone. So I don't know what it really has to do with Josh, just because he thought he would just responded to asking. She was asking, like, is wanting to know if Angel's okay, and he responded and just said, yeah, she's okay. So all of a sudden he has to know everything. It's not Josh isn't the person that you go to, or you should be. This is a question for Angel, I guess. Like, I don't know. Why go to Josh? I just don't understand. She is psycho. Looney Tunes.
Because the live's not up anymore. But do you know where Angel was at yesterday
Oh my god.
when you were chatting with her?
I put one comment in there.
Okay, so were you
It was a heart, and then I left.
Aw, well, that's so sweet.
Yeah, it is. I thought so.
You're dirty just like them, Josh.
Oh God, Tiffany, here we go.
Oh
No, you
my
really
god.
are.
No.
Yeah.
Is she, oh my god. She's mad because Josh left a heart. See what I'm saying? She is such a jealous freak, dude. Oh, thank you, Jackie. I'll do that here in a second. But yeah, 5150, right? Out there, in my opinion, I don't want to know where I'm laid back. Why would Josh know? Right, Tammy? Why would Josh know where Angel was yesterday and all that? Like, I think that Tiffany thinks they're closer than they really are. She must be miserable. Carl is telling them all this. Carl hated Benny and Tim, but look where his lips are planted now. Well, Carl's another. They're kind of all three very similar. They all three come up with crazy out there stories, and like Carl one time accused me of I don't know what he accused me of, being a pedo, I guess, because I literally asked if it was illegal for a 13 and a 16-year-old to date, or which it is in some states. But Carl lives in a different country, and he just like freaked out and just called me some kind of like a pedo and all kinds of stuff just because I asked that question. I know how out there he is, and that's the same way Tiffany is. MBK, sorry. I mean, he said, what? Who said that? Carl did? Hey, Smiley. I just don't even understand like why how their minds came up with something like this. It all goes back to the Mystery Angels channel, I think, right? And I don't know anything about what this Kelly Fustos situation is or whatever. Agree. I don't know who this Kelly Fustos. I used to see him in chat all the time, though. I don't think I've ever talked to him, but I don't understand the deal with that whole thing either. But she gets obsessive. She's very obsessive.
This is what I know. So this is what you called me up here for. This is what you wanted. This is what you got.
No, I like
Nothing but nice to you. You've been nothing but nice to me.
Yep,
And
this can be the reason because I see you. I've seen you before. Also, Benny's asking for things to clear up over there. He needs something from you to clear up.
What does he need from me?
Oh my fucking God. We don't owe you. Nobody owes you fucking anything, Tiffany. You owe us an explanation and an apology for your fucking bullshit. Your check bullshit. You never did that until you thoroughly explain yourself. Don't fucking ask anybody any questions, please. You are so below most people especially, I don't know, morally, you're below the people that you're going after. So your side of the street isn't even clean to even be in a position to point out somebody else's dirty side of the street. Like, first clean yours. First fix yourself. Then you can work on others. But right now, all you're doing is like projecting your own bullshit out there. Like, you're very paranoid and crazy. This is ridiculous, Tiffany. It's absolutely ridiculous and embarrassing. And it's sad because BK, haven't you guys noticed since when BK and TM are whatever they're doing, they feed off each other's energy. And they feed off each other's craziness and they become crazier and crazier. It is not a good mixture. Why does Tiff have to put everyone through this crazy bullshit to make herself feel relevant and feel better? That's a good question. That's where it goes back to her needing to fixing herself first, you know?
Clear some things up for people today.
What does he need from me?
I'm not going to speak for Benny.
Well, look, I came up here. I told you what I told you. I was honest about it. Because I don't want to get like involved over the internet with this kind of stuff because
but you'll show up to support this psychotic shit that's going on.
I showed up to support you. I tried to text Benny after he went to jail the first time when he changed his number. I said, "How are you doing?"
Yeah, behind the scenes, you're very caring.
Because I'm a real person and I thought that we were real people talking. Just like you could have asked me to come up here, Tiffany, with a text message, but you didn't.
No, I didn't. I didn't want to reach out to you. I don't even trust to reach out to you because
you didn't want to reach. You didn't want to reach out to me on my phone, but you wanted to reach out to me on here. That makes sense.
I feel comfortable to text someone that is watching all of this and saying nothing.
I don't watch it.
You know what's going on, right, Josh?
Yes.
Okay.
So I am acutely aware of how it started and where it was going. And that's when I tried to help. That was it. And just because you guys don't like doing things not on the air, sometimes I don't like doing things.
This affects the whole community. Not that you give a fuck.
I don't know what you're talking about with the whole community.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
No,
really? You don't think this affects the whole entire community, Josh, at all?
No, I don't. I think it's between. I think it's between you three.
Yeah.
No, it is actually not.
Actually, you four.
No, this is a community-wide problem.
No, it's not. You fucking weirdo.
It has led to a community-wide problem. And you have said enough. I don't think I really need much more from you. I mean, what is there left to say? You're fully knowing of what's going on and fully knowing that there ain't nothing that happened between Angel and I or Benny and Angel. And
Oh my
I said
God.
that.
He keeps saying that he keeps saying over and over again, Tiffany, that nothing happened prior, that Angel said nothing, there was no issues prior to this whole incident with it, you know. So why do you keep like trying to like badger him like he's saying something different? You are just such a jealous freak that if somebody, you just want him to be like, it's basically all or nothing with you. You want him to turn on Angel and talk shit about her and, you know, speak out like, you know, you're trying to get people pulled into your lie. Nobody's going to help you that has any type of character at all. Like any type of good character. Nobody's going to want to team up with that. You know, only people who are out to gain through criminal shit. That's your criminal, shady shit. Very low vibrational, low type of energy. I don't want any part of. Either does a lot of people. Yeah, they are the biggest bullies. Can someone please tell me what's going on? Because Tiffany is confusing the hell out of me. What is she trying to imply about all these creators? She's trying to imply. I know that what she's trying to imply, but she has no proof and it doesn't make sense. And she's a freaking weirdo, I guess. I just don't understand why. Yeah, you don't understand why because it doesn't make sense. Like, it doesn't make sense to somebody with a normal mind because it's literally just made up bullshit. Maybe they believe it in their crazy minds because they're feeding off of each other. It's actually sad when you really think about it because they're just bringing each other more lower and lower. Keeps y'all's focus on October 19th. Why is that the court date?
Nothing. Just like
No, I didn't say nothing. Did I say nothing to you?
You say nothing to anybody. You show up in the chat and drop a heart like it's fucking normal.
You
That's
want
not
me
normal.
because look, that's a totally separate issue. She was talking about something else.
She's talking about, can you tell me, talking about something else?
She wasn't talking about you or Benny at that time. And I was there for 5 minutes, maybe.
God.
Okay. Carl, I'd imagine he does think she's acting like a stable person and condones her actions because
she is just ridiculous, dude. She is just a hateful, miserable person.
heart in her chat yesterday.
Right. Well, if that's the stretch that you want to make, go for it.
It's not a stretch, right?
It is a stretch.
It is a stretch. You have you freaking, oh my God, you're Inspector Gadget with those stretches that you fucking do.
It sure is.
So I just, you know, have you told, so
did I not just say 6 times that you guys had no issues prior to this? That I didn't
ask you over here.
Listen,
it literally took me having to ask you to come over here to clear this shit up because you're watching and saying fucking nothing.
To you, I have
to ask for a favor after.
I mean,
hold on, I don't usually do this, but hold on a sec, Josh. You want to rewind back a little while, like maybe a year or so? Can we do that for a second? Did you forget? I think you did.
What?
You are the reason why I hate doing favors for people and why I hate picking people up off the fucking pavement so they can turn around and do the shit you do. Don't ever forget. No. Don't ever forget that when no one had your fucking back, I did.
Yeah,
so
you
did.
You
can't even say the simplest of fucking shit here.
Yeah,
not even for the community.
That's also a lie. Truth be known, I was in her voice chat in Discord when AB requested her to speak on your behalf. She was hesitant at first. Ask AB, Josh. why don't we just speak for the things that we believe in and what we think are the right thing to stand for? Why do we? No, I'm not backing anybody just for a favor. I don't care. If Tiffany did that for Josh or whatever, if Josh really asked her to do that, then that's not cool, but I don't believe it either because Tiffany makes up so much bullshit. You got a hair bow? Right, Gloria? Yeah, she doesn't help anybody. She only helps when it helps herself or if her freaking man tells her to. She follows anything and everything. These guys that she hooks up with. And her teamed up with Benny is way more dangerous than when she was teamed up with AB. Because these two, AB is nowhere near this craziness. Actually, it probably helped her to be, whatever they were, AB, friends with AB. This is not. That's why I'm going to start calling her Inspector Gadget. You guys remember that? Go, what do they say? Go, Inspector Arms. And then his arm would go like way out and grab things. That's Tiffany. That's how far she reaches. Inspector Gadget. Oh, Miss Basha might come out tonight. Stretch Armstrong. So I just heard my laundry thing go off. So I'm gonna listen on my phone, but I'll continue to play this. Just give me a couple minutes.
So the deal's not the deal. You will need to be truthful to the subscribers.
You did have my back, and I told you that, and I've told you this that I was.
So why would you sit around and say nothing?
This is a different situation.
No, this is not.
Tiffany, I'm not going to follow you to the gates of hell if I think
Jenny Penny was running around saying what about you? Right?
I know, I understand that.
So now I've got a psycho weirdo, okay, who I don't know.
Who I told
I
him
don't know at all. I need Angel's real information because I need to have that. I need to know who this crazy lady is, right? So I need her information for my own protection. I don't fuck with crazy when I don't know who they are. Trust, okay? So listen, I have a major problem with all of this. All of it. It's not right. And you don't want to tell people shit. You just stay tight-lipped and you say nothing. What for? Like, what does that do? You see all of the hate, right, that's derived from all of this, but you say nothing. What did the community over here on my channel do when we saw what was happening to you? And you see that this lady is inciting a fucking riot, telling everybody that people are doing all these crazy things to her, chanting over and over and over. Are you listening to that shit? Because if you listen to it for too long, you're going to start to believe it.
Chanting
Did
what?
she fucking, like, literally brainwash you too?
Chanting what?
Chanting all kinds of fucking shit over there. Do you listen to her? Do you even know? Or you got to play dumb?
I don't
play dumb, right?
I have listened to her before.
I can't even believe this shit. Like, I don't even know what to say to you, to be honest. I really don't.
Tiffany, I came up here and I told you
it's the craziest shit
that she had no issue prior to this. After I reached out to all three of you because you're so adamant that I just stood by. No, I didn't stand by. I just didn't come on your show and talk about it. That's it.
I don't need. Listen,
I didn't stand by.
No.
I reached out to
you. Didn't come on my show and talk about it. Come on my show and talk about it. Are you kidding? No, this is
I'm here, aren't I?
You didn't even say, Angel. You told me everything was good with you and Tiffany and
Correct.
You and Benny, right? Whatever she's got going on. All right, hold on a second. So, Josh, you want to answer? You knew Doug made the fake Monica Sherrod text and sat by and let him do it. Benny says, Benny, do you want a link?
You guys think that I have some magical power to stop people? I didn't know he was doing
do you know that do you have proof that this is a lie? So you could clear maybe another falsity up for Benny? Because, I mean, those texts were horrible. You know what was in those.
All the time. And yeah, he showed me one where he said, hey, look, I edited this. And that was literally a day or two before him and I fell out. That was it. But, Benny wasn't exactly like loving me at that time either.
So you know that Doug altered text messages and told everybody the things I don't even want to repeat that were said about him, and you've sat by and said nothing for like 2 years, pretty much. Baby Cash has been gone.
I wasn't here for that.
Okay.
I didn't cover that. I didn't know anything about that case.
All right,
Still
I'm not saying you did. You know what, Josh? You suck at this. I'm not an idiot.
suck at
Oh
what?
my
You know
God,
anything-
you suck, you fucking psycho. You are fucking so rude. And I don't, me, I haven't talked to Josh in fucking months. So this, I would be saying this to no matter who it was. She's rude, dude. Just because he's not backing down to her fucking bullshit craziness. Like, he's just lost like everybody else. They're purposely causing confusion. And thank you so much, Giselle. Thank you so much for getting or buying those 5 memberships. So, yeah. Yes, Little Boston. All of it. Not sitting around just and what everyone would get along if Tiffany and I know. She is cray cray, Nana. Go, Gadget Arms!
About the cash case. I'm asking you, you have messages from Doug or proof from Doug that these text messages that were,
No, I don't have proof.
really fake?
No, I don't have proof. I had a conversation with him that when he was messing around with these apps, and he was like, "Yeah, you can like edit messages on here and stuff like that." And all he basically said was that he was going to mess Benny up. That was it.
Can you say that again? So you know he altered them?
I know that he was altering stuff. I don't know exactly what he altered, but look, Doug lies about everything. Doug was lying about the whole everything with Benny. He always did.
This is crazy. Okay, so that's not what I asked you. If you were on the stand, hold on. So let's
But
play.
I'm not on the
Let's
stand.
play a game. Yes or no? Do you have proof
No.
that can help Benny clear up? You're not even fucking finished.
I don't have proof. I told you. I just
Okay,
told
so
you
tell
that.
the story over again. Tell everybody what Doug told you again, from start to finish. So were you on the phone with him when he was making
I am
that?
not up here to be berated by you.
No, you're here because you know things
No, I don't
about
know
other
shit.
people that you just won't tell the
Oh
truth
my
about.
God.
Why are you
No.
protecting people like this?
I'm not protecting anybody.
Oh my God, Tiffany, you are fucking insane. Like, oh my God. You are like a horrible person. You need help, for real. You are extremely entitled, and you think that people owe you something. What about stuff when you like to say, I'm a vault. I'm a vault. My lips are locked. How can you get to keep secrets or keep what information you want and not put it out there? How many times have you lied on people, Tiffany? You purposely put out lies for your own gain. You know you do. You've admitted it. Like your lies about me, for instance. Do I need to get into specifics? You've admitted you lied. Straight up. You do it because you're a jealous freak. And you want to be the wiener in everything. Why can't we just all work together? Stay on our own little, or if we don't want to work with others, stay in our own little corner of YouTube and mind your own business. I think Josh overall does pretty well at that. I mean, I know that he comments on some things just like I do, but overall he doesn't go attacking people like you do. Stretch Armstrong. I like that one. Stretch Armstrong.
To control a video device with your voice, you need to connect it first. In the Alexa app, go to Settings, and then TV and Video to get started.
Let me see what Justin said. The world is literally on fire right now. War in the Middle East. It's sad. Yeah, I haven't been watching it because it's depressing. Oh yeah. If it will, she's an opportunist. If it benefits her, she's going to do it. And that includes lying, and she can do it very well. What I mean very well is that she can sit there and seem passionate about something and just sound very passionate. I don't know what else to use besides passionate. You know, she can come off sounding very passionate about something when she knows it's a lie. Like she's lied her whole life. I know, exactly. When has she ever showed any receipts? Right? Section 2, yeah, won't be like really talking about this anymore. I just happened to hear this and I was like, oh, hell no. She shouldn't be around, allowed out in public. Maybe she's not allowed out in public. Maybe that's why she terrorizes everybody online. No, I don't think she's passionate at all. I think she's vindictive. Oh, thank you, Browning girl. I know I didn't know what happened to Mama T until just now, too. I think this happened today. She might even be live still with it. I don't know. Let me see. Okay, so she got off here like 2 hours ago, it looks like.
What's up, bro? Did you know about the Monica Sherrod text that Doug made and stood by while he played all that?
Not specifically about the text, and him and I had been done while he was doing that. I remember the day he did it.
You did?
Yeah, I remember the show that he did. Yeah, but I know that he lied about you. I know that he made up most everything. For sure. I mean, he would tell me stuff all the time, or not tell me stuff, but just say it on the air. That, you know, Benny, I didn't even know you then. I didn't even have.
I'm not here to attack you. I just, you know, I just there's been a lot of stuff that, you know, like it's
Shut up,
real weird, like it's sexualized a whole wing of the community on some really weird stuff, and I think that a lot of people are just sort of.
LMAO, you two sexualize the community with Tiffy's wearing nudes. Nudes BK passed around to a few of his friends, John C. being one of them. Get the fuck out of here. More gaslighting. Ew. Are you serious? Okay. I'm sorry, guys. But that guy, that is not okay. If he did that. I don't understand, Tiffany, why you're your own worst enemy. No, RJ, you're not the only one. Trust and believe that. Where I'm from, she would be called a scandalous bitch. Yeah, Grace, none of us can really, for them. Tiffany doesn't see it. She sees, you know, several hundred in her chat, and she thinks that it means that they're supporting her, you know? That's just not. I would love to see her like to dislike ratio. Too bad that they have stopped that now, like where you can't see somebody's like likes and dislikes, and but that would give a more accurate view of, you know, how many are there supporting her and how many are actually there just like watching the train wreck. Like, many of us. But I don't agree with this whole. That's horrible, and I don't understand. Tiffany, you deserve like anything that freaking Benny throws your way or does to you, because you knew better than to get back involved with him after doing something like that to you. If he literally gave your nudes to your biggest freaking enemy, who's been like doing it, I don't know if I don't think he still does videos, but he did for years. That's unforgivable. You need more self-esteem. You're very insecure to allow somebody like that in your life. And all it's doing is bringing you guys both down. Once again, thank you to Browning Girl so much. And Giselle, thank you for the memberships. I think, for some reason I was thinking somebody sent a PayPal, but maybe not. Okay.
Grasping and scratching for who isn't a part of that. Because I think I know a lot of people are getting tired of going places and seeing silly carrot art, like, or seeing grown women and men drink out of goblets that have who they think is Tiffany's vag on it. Like, it's
I don't know
all
what carrot art
shit,
is.
right?
What's that?
Huh?
What's that? What's the carrot art?
Oh, you haven't seen any carrot art anywhere?
Don't matter. We don't even talk about it here.
Well, that's okay. I mean, that's probably good. You haven't been exposed to it, but so it's a whole wing of this community doing weird stuff with carrots in relation to Tiffany.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I guess, yeah. Like, and it's the people you never thought would weaponize that sort of scenario that are doing.
Oh, really? How did they find out about it, Benny? How the hell did they find out about the fucking carrot thing? Are these people like for real? Why are you? You've got to be kidding me. Is Benny going to actually start trying to deflect his responsibility onto Josh when it was Benny who put that out to everybody? Okay, Don Wells. Mama T. Oh, did Mama T also? Hold on. Dottie Lee is a member for 22 months. And then it said, dang, 22 months, Dottie. Okay.
Alarming. Very alarming. I mean, it reaches all the way out to Tracy and everybody, bro. You go anywhere you see carrots. I don't know where you've been at, but it's carrots everywhere, bro.
I've seen them. I don't know what they are.
Oh my God.
Okay, you never asked, like, why are all these carrots popping up all over the internet?
No, nobody gives a fuck.
So you haven't also tuned into anything that maybe Tiffany has done in the last 2 months, maybe, where that stuff has been addressed?
No, I haven't heard anything. I don't know what the carrots are.
Watches her like
well, I appreciate you clearing that up, because it's a whole lot of people, even the Tragedy Pips video about me, I think it was 1 idiot, 2 idiots, 3 idiots, 4. In that one, they're down there discussing a sexual relationship between me and Monica because Doug said that, and it never was cleared up. So,
Doug's a liar, and Doug is a liar, and Doug told me that he was making up lies about you, right. But he didn't specifically say, "Oh, here, look at this text message." But he showed me an app one time. Mm-hmm. He also, the day before we left, or before I told him I was never coming back on his show, yes, he was calling his dog the N-word.
Oh, Jesus.
So, like what I'm saying, I was like, I couldn't get away from him fast enough. But yeah, he was showing me an app where he could alter text messages and all these like burner phone accounts that he had or whatever. And then, he was just basically saying that he was making stuff up about you. Now,
it's wild.
Yeah, of course. But like, you and I still did not have any kind of relationship at all.
No, right. But I mean, if Tiffany was, making up fake text to try to slander someone sexually, I probably would just step away from her. And I understand that's what you say you were doing, and I can applaud you for real. Like, because my whole disturbance with you only had to do with me.
Tiffany stepped away from you, Benny. Then, like, when it, you are like, wow. Let me see what you guys are saying. BK showed everyone how to do the same a week ago. Oh, thank you, country girl. I trust those two about as much as Don Wells, right? Sherry, for who? Are you talking about Summer Wells? I just, like I said, I think my own feelings about that case affect my readings when I do it, because I know way too much about that case. It's not the same with other cases, like really. But with that case, just because I've been following it so long, I try to do readings on it, but I just don't know how much weight I put on it. Like, I don't know. Yeah, they do deserve each other.
Seeing where you were going. Actually, bro, I watched one of your West Memphis 3 videos that had hundreds of thousands of views, and I'm like, this dude has something. And then all of a sudden, I see you over there with that dude, and I was only trying to warn you, bro. I wasn't.
I understand that.
That's all that is, bro. I respect
remember
what you got going on here, and I think at that point in time, I think I felt probably like Carl did in terms of me, like when you sort of maybe feel like you respect somebody's situation more than it looks like they're respecting it. You know what I mean? Like, because you got a cheat code, bro, for this true crime stuff. You really do.
Not really.
No, you do. You actually do, bro.
And I don't even stream very often.
No, and I think that's a part of that's also a part of the cheat code, is that you're not readily accessible for everyone to just, reach out to you like that. So, you do. And that was my only concern and my concern also strangely was for Mr. McDonough too. Like, I'm like, oh man, this guy has no idea. Like, here are these guys, they got the cold case, they're throwing cold case logos around, and here this guy's got 1488 on the back of his leg. So it seemed very problematic, and I wasn't, that's all it was, bro. So yeah. I do appreciate you vindicating me, bro, because that, all of that is some weird stuff that, when you see the grown folks sexualize the internet, and then for crying out loud, we saw him sexualize his own ex-girlfriend.
I dislike Doug more than you do.
I'm sure you do.
True.
Did you sexualize Tiffany by putting out, and sharing private photos that she had gave just to you? Is anybody going to discuss the elephant in the room? Like, is that what happened, or am I wrong? Did Benny release those photos, and is that how everybody knows about him? It's because of Benny, right? So if I'm wrong, let me know. Benny thinks way too highly of Tiffany to think that everybody's sitting there watching her every move. Like, no, not especially somebody like Josh, who doesn't really get involved in the drama too much. Like, he's probably sees a little bit, but if he's anything like me, he's probably focused on more productive things than your weird fetishes you two got going on. They're all crazy, like for real paper crazy, not Josh. They can fool people for only a short time, but then it gets crazy, comes back and chooses to ignore it. Yep. Tiffany seems to give her news to way too many men on these streets. It's just pathetic. I agree. I agree. Like, we've got now 2 different men from YouTube who claim to have seen like very provocative pictures, and also one of them shared them around for sure. I don't know about the other. Tiffany doesn't learn.
But the thing is too, all that stuff started.
He gave them to people privately. Well, they said he did. Okay, so he's never admitted it. Well, I know it's mostly from clip shows of my favorites. They talk about them. I'm dumbfounded that they still have viewers. I don't get it. Nothing but. Oh, really? Who is that? Who's his ex-boyfriend? Are you talking about? Oh, you're probably talking about. It wasn't his ex, Rochelle's brother or something. Or what's her name? What's her name? Rochelle. The one that Nana Boy had on I think it was Nana Boy. Benny shared them with AB, and AB did a show with Benny. Okay, Sherry, you have my number to contact me. Yes, I heard that rap. I did hear something like that. That was okay. The person that you're talking about is his ex-girlfriend's, like his baby mom, one of his baby mama's brothers, who his baby mom, like one of his baby mama's brothers is gay. Or wait, I don't know if it was a brother or a friend of the brother. There is a story though about that with Benny, and it has to do, it pertains to an ex of his. I think her name's Rochelle. She looks a lot like his wife in some ways, or ex-wife. I'm so sorry, ex-wife. We don't want to put that on her. Like I'm sure she's trying to run like as far away as possible. Thank God she got out of that. Thank God. What's Benny think? Does he think that Tiffany's gonna let him move in or something? Oh my gosh, they would freaking, can you imagine? Oh my God, that would be like really bad. He shared them with John Crimes. It was one of her exes, her brother's boyfriend. Okay, that's right. Yes, you're right. I knew. Okay, so it wasn't the ex's brother, but Benny's ex is brother. Okay, so his ex is Rochelle's brother. I think that was her name. His boyfriend. Benny was caught with basically his brother-in-law's boyfriend. That's the best way to say it, but they weren't married. But, it's the best way to explain it. I would die 1,000 deaths if I came home and found my husband in that position. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, Tiffany is well aware of these things, and as long as she's okay with it, I guess. But, that's their business. But, I think that it's crazy how hypocritical they are with people about similar situations that they're in neck deep. Benny has like way too many issues right now to be worrying about the lab. I mean, seriously.
Started coming out like literally right before that whole thing exploded, and right. I was done with Doug. So when I found out that he was doing that stuff and calling people, behind the scenes, and I was like, dude, I'm done. I'm done with that.
But and I think that's, unfortunately you had to go through that in order to be who you are now. And I think we could all probably someday say you're gonna be much better off for shedding that relationship, but I mean, you look at the guy now, he's made a trip to Tennessee and nobody gives a shit. You know what I mean? Like that's sort of what it's come down to. So man, you know what? I apologize for any rough words I said, and that may or may not change anything for you, bro, but I know you've got the integrity, bro. I know you do, because Tiffany stepped out on a limb with the Jenny Penny stuff.
Oh God, shut the fuck up, dude. Tiffany stepped out on a limb with the Jenny Penny stuff. How about we just stand up for what we think is the right thing to stand up for? Okay? Tiffany, that was your choice, okay? You can't be mad at the lab because you decided to stick up for him during a time that a lot of people were against him. Does that mean he's blindly devoted to you forever? I heard him say something while I was like putting my laundry in the dryer, that you know, what's that mean? He's like, I'm not going to just blindly support you forever because of that. Exactly. I agree. You know, like if somebody, you know, that's on you, Tiffany. If you did that and supported him through that, like, you don't do things and expect something in return. You're supposed to do them because it's the right thing to do. Not because, oh, here, I'll do this for him, so later in the future, you know, he'll have my back when I need him. I just got the email from the person who was telling me about the portal, so I'll respond afterwards. Thank you for emailing me. I'm curious about it. The things you said, you make portals. Like, she's talking about, it has to do with like ghost hunting and stuff. Completely off subject.
And we were on opposite sides of it, and she was able to help me see it the way she did, and I was like, oh yeah, you're right. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
that's all that is. Well, I appreciate your truthfulness and your honesty. And y'all have a great day.
Take care,
see, Benny, he's put Tiffany. He puts, like, look how Benny was able to get out of that and be like, oh, you're a good guy. But see, Tiffany now, it's almost like she's doing his dirty work. And like, she's, yeah, to me, that's what it seems like. I don't know. And then he gets to come in and just skate away like, you know, clean and clear.
See you later, man.
Josh, I don't like people that sit in silence when they know.
Like I said, the silence wasn't, I wasn't public about it. I don't know how to make that anymore. I thought it was a situation that needed to be handled differently, and that's how I tried to handle it. And it didn't work. And this is where we're at now. And I don't know what else to say about it.
Well, you've been so fucking helpful. Thank you so much.
All right. Take care.
Yeah. Fucking unbelievable. Fake as fuck. Yeah, Libby Lou True Crime. I'll say it. I'm not blowing fucking rainbows up Josh's ass. Fuck you, Josh. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you for real. I'm sick.
Really, Tiffany? You're just mad because he's not going to help your fucking crazy Stretch Armstrong fucking agenda? That's enabling your craziness. You're like out of control, lady.
All you motherfuckers make me sick.
You
all
are
right.
sick. Like, seriously. You're pathetic and a hypocrite. And fake. You really shouldn't even say the word fake because you're like the definition. BK wasn't going to go up there and get buck with a dude. Bros before hoes. Tiffany is Skeezy's crash dummy, right? To make the topic about Angel was a front, she wanted to bring up stuff about Benny. I love how terrified they both are of Smiley. Oh, really? They're terrified of Smiley. That's funny. Smiley is like a strong woman. That's why. She's so pressed that no other creator wants to be associated with them. She's after Penny. Whoever hurts doesn't matter. I know. Benny likes to attack women, not men. Yeah, she's just a very jealous person, and she's always going to be miserable unless she starts working on herself instead of trying to, you know, project it onto others and then try to turn around and be like, you know, call them out for the shit that you're really doing.
Wait, so hold on. Fake as fuck. So it's not cleared up, Cinnamon, unfortunately. It will be in a second, though. I'm gonna make it really clear for everybody. Yeah, and don't ever fucking come to me for help ever again. Don't ask for my help. I will not be there. And stop exploiting Don's victims, for fuck's sakes. Josh.
Oh, here we go. 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 Now, watch. Everything in the world is going to be wrong with Josh. Like, now all of a sudden, all of a sudden, everything like about him is going to be horrible, and he does this and he does that. Watch. Where was this when you thought he had your back, or thought he could possibly, you could use him for your gain? Where was these feelings then? Did you not think you are fake? You're the fake. Where are these feelings coming from? So you felt this the whole way when you're trying to like use Josh? You're a fake and not a good person. You need to fix yourself. Josh owes her nothing, not a thing. Not Narder. What? And that's what hurts her. She can't control him. I wish Josh would spill the shit on the lot. He'll probably talk about it on his After Dark channel or something. Oh yeah, she's definitely watching. She never wanted to help him. AB asked her to. Did he really go to her for help? Or is that just I'm sure it's exaggerated. She freaking brought the sisters to Utah and got them over to Chris McDonough. These people pretend they haven't done all the things they accuse others of doing. Yeah, that is true. Good point. That's where it all started with, was you, Tiffany. Do you fucking fail to remember that? Hey, Juniper. Not Chloe. Yeah, go for it. Spread, not close, or spread. Oh my God. Share. I was thinking of, I must have been thinking about the carrot incident with Tiffany when say, ew. What is come on. Like, what is the excitement in that? I guess Benny probably asked her to, because he really likes that particular area. Like, not the, the actual hole. Oh my God. I don't know. I full moon, bet the streets will be banging tonight. Oh, really? You watched that live today? Was Liza not true at all? What's not true at all? What's that? Exploited innocence? I don't know. Well, I'm sure. I don't know, Sherry. What I'm guessing is Benny probably convinced her to do it so that he would have something super embarrassing on her to blackmail her with later. That's kind of like what these type of people do. Dildo in the yardo. Carrot in the is there a word that rhymes with carrot? He's blaming Carrot Gate on you guys. Tiffany says everything is a dildo if you're brave enough. Yeah, she did say that. A troll said in chat, allegedly, Benny never said it at all. It was a troll who said it in chat and people ran with it. What was that? Explain it. What exactly was it that was said that you're talking about? Because running to the ER. Carrot in the cornholio. He's the one that said her O face looks like G.I. Joe. Oh, you thinking that the carrot thing is not true, exploited innocence? Well, he's still the one that put it out, right? Whether it's true or not, she's teaming up with somebody who put that out about her.
What you did with Rhonda, I don't agree with and never fucking will.
Rhonda.
Stop using those women. You are doing exactly what Chris did to them. Stop doing it. It's gross. Gross. I can't even stand to watch. You are not running with any kind of torch. You are exploiting them.
Oh my God.
Stop putting those ladies.
See, where was this before? Like, you are so fake. I can't. I cannot. I don't. Why does this happen every fucking time in this community? Like, it happens with me. Every time somebody gets mad at me, they run to the haters and then everything they just like, it's like vomit, you know? Everything comes out like you can think of, like horrible about me or whoever they're mad at. But yet they were just, they didn't say this before. Tiffany didn't say this before. Why is she saying it now? I think that means you're fake, Tiffany. That's kind of the definition of it. You are just cool with people so you could use them. You and Benny are using each other big time. Oh, I'm sure he does, Stephanie. According, he supposedly is the one that put it out there. I'm sure Benny does.
Out there for personal gain and money. You're starting to look like a fucking predator around here. Okay? Rhonda doesn't deserve to be exploited. Jeannie doesn't deserve to be exploited. Mary doesn't deserve it either. And whether any of them believe they are being exploited or not, we can all see it. But it's all for the clicks and the views, right?
Oh, God.
And your little chair next to Chris McDonough, who's going to burn the fuck out of you one day. Promise. I promise. And he's going to forget who the hell you are.
She's so mad because she knows how many people that a lot of Josh is pretty well liked in the community. And she knows, like, and he is does have ties to Chris McDonough. And so she knows that Josh would be a good one to get on their side because they know if they get Josh, they could probably change things around and then have a majority of the subscribers, you know, believing their bullshit or supporting them, not really believing it. Because unfortunately, a lot of times people just follow the crowd, and that's just how it goes. Because they figure if the crowd is saying something is true, then it must be true because the majority are saying it, you know, and then that just attracts more and more people, and they just buy into the bullshit without even ever seeing it, without ever seeing any proof. And it continues their crazy, lunatic, freaking agenda. Rhonda and Mary went up because they wanted to. I believe they asked Josh if it would be okay for them to go up. They had something to say. Kind of, I bet, you know, a lot of these people that you guys think like, oh, the creator's exploiting them, for a lot of the times these people come to us, you guys, like if they didn't want to, if they don't want what they're saying to be out there or their story to be out there, then, you know, now there are creators out there that will pressure and push you, you know, to go on their channel and stuff like that. But I don't really see him being one of those at all. I could totally see Tiffany. Tiffany's like that, as we can see here. You know, she thinks she can just like say it and that somebody should instantly go live and defend her because, you know, she defended Josh like a year and a half ago. Right, exactly, Fine Summers. That's why I'm saying I'm glad he didn't he went up there, and that would have just brought him. That would not be. Josh knows that that's a bad move for his channel. Plus, I just don't think that. Yeah, they're just way too. They think everybody's just super into this like bullshit that they're trying to sell. Most of us have no idea what they're talking about. The only thing I know is it started supposedly with the Mystery Angels channel, and somehow we've got all these people that they're pulling into it and trying to say must know something. TM's mods have had a ranch in BK's for almost a year. The night BK used TM's backup channel, TM blocked all of BK's mods, and he just let her pussy whipped on some. Well, I'm sure that he's unfortunately, BK is trying to, he needs to be focusing on himself right now. And what he's doing is trying to distract himself from what he really needs to be focusing on. And he's hurting. I don't care what, he probably won't admit it, but he's hurting because his wife doesn't want to be around that anymore. And she's moved on. So now BK is latching on to TM. Yeah, and it's pretty pathetic. Sorry. Not to know. She says Josh shouldn't be talking to them because she wants to make it something it's not. Didn't she attack the Angels before over the billboard in the beginning? Yeah. I don't know if it was her, but there was some type of drama surrounding all that because I think Mystery Angels started to try to help raise money too for the billboards, but then that all was a mess. My stomach's growling so loud. You guys probably heard it. I know where you're from. BK has already been. She can be shut down for just having him on her panel, probably because he's not supposed to be on, but at all he's ban evading. But whatever, she's gonna learn someday. Maybe if she doesn't, then it's just gonna continue forever, and it's gonna affect her life. You know, if that's how if she wants to live like this forever in some kind of delusional fairy tale world, and live with an immense amount of hate and jealousy nonstop. She needs to, I don't know.
Watch.
It's
wait for it.
hopeless.
So anyway, hold on. I hate to be a bitch, but this is just where we're at. Like Josh said, this is just where we're at. Angel, you made such a fucking mess around here.
Oh, God.
All right. So he says I asked for her to reach out to. I don't recall asking Angel to reach out. I believe I said communication was open. Are they still up? Is Wes still
I
up?
think she did ask something about, like, wanting to know, or left a message or something on, you know, saying, you know, please let me know you're okay, or something like that. I do remember seeing something like that. But either way, Tiffany, it doesn't matter at this point, like, who reached out to who, whether you asked them to or not, or whatever. You know, just because he messages you to try to relay a message, you know, and maybe in hopes to have you, like, chill out and back off of her a little bit, I don't think that means, like, oh, he's in on something with Angel. I didn't even know, you know, I didn't even know the Lab and Angel were really cool like that. So I don't think that I don't know. I don't pay attention a lot though, very well. But anyways, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter either way. I don't think they're not as in tight with each other and hiding secrets, and no, that's in your made up crazy mind.
I got to write down to go back to Jody's post because that's important. I don't want to forget to do that. So I'll do that in a little while. Scott H., you, sir, have some immediate explaining to do. I don't know how you're not live already. Telling that story. Well, I guess I'll leave that story to Jody because someone told it to her about you. Achoo!
Ew.
Hold on. Tasha, you're unfucking believable.
You
cannot predict this shit. I'm not a bitch. I just tell the truth. Yeah, I try. I go out of my way to make sure that everything's
you have
like, legit.
purposely, you have put out there, you have admitted to lying about me to people purposely, even on here. And it's not about me at all, okay? But I know that you're lying right now. You don't try to tell the truth. You tell whatever is convenient for you and what you feel will help you advance. I guess further, you want to be the queen bee. That's the wrong word I shouldn't use because that's somebody's channel. You want to be the queen of this freaking community. And you're never going to get that respect because this is the way you go about it. You don't go about it the right way naturally. No, you're trying to force something. And yeah, it's all through lies, exaggerations. A chew with her attempt at humor. She's such a simple, lame vegetable brain bitch. Oh my God. Like, I was like, what the hell was that? Did she sneeze or what? Oh, I didn't see it. Poppy, but have a nice evening, Spirit Hunter. What she's really trying to say is no pics for you, Josh. Oh, too bad. Josh didn't get the good pics. Which I guess the good pics involve carrots.
You know, but no matter what you do, just can't win around here. So here's my text. I will show them because what Angel is doing is not okay. And I will defend myself. And these are my messages with Josh. Sunday, September 24th. I do believe Angel is okay and she is getting help between us. I said, thank you. I didn't say those things to her. He says, I know you didn't. I said, I'm trying to leave communication open to her. I know what it is like to be intimidated by men and I would not hurt her. He says she's very fragile right now. Here we go, right? With the pity party. No, I'm not falling for it because I already heard her. She wasn't crying at all. There were no tears. It's acting. A bunch of actors around here.
Okay, so, but how do you know for sure, Tiffany? Okay, how do you know for sure if it was acting or not? Why take that chance? If somebody's sitting there telling you, like, your actions are pushing me over the edge and making me think dark thoughts, why would you continue? What you're doing is just trying to make yourself feel okay about what you're doing and telling yourself it's all a lie. That way you can wiggle your way out of, actually being responsible for somebody, trying to unalive themselves. So now you want to make sure everybody knows how fake it was. And I don't know. And I agree that Angel, about Angel probably shouldn't be posting lives about it too. But like, I feel like it's Tiffany and Benny's like the ball's in their court now. And I think that they just need to like ignore it because they started it. She bullied somebody on her deathbed. I did hear something like that. Yeah, I don't know if I really, to be honest, like I can't say much on like Angel's part in it or whatever because I have seen her live a few times about it and stuff or talking about it, but I didn't really watch it. But so I can't really, and I haven't talked to Angel, so I'm not sure like everything. I'm not talking bad about her. I'm just saying like it's probably just best to, not do videos on them because like she's above them and they're just, we all know what they do. They lie and they make up bullshit just to try to have content. Nobody believes that Angel is a part of some kind of trafficking ring. That's ridiculous.
If I came over here and cried every time someone said something about me, oh my God.
You do that.
I say, so I'm not sure where this comes from. He says, not in a good space. He's saying she's not in a good space. And I'm sure there's much more to it. I said, I'm not a threat to her. Benny isn't a threat to her. I know Carl can be scary. Angel knows things. I think she's panicking because she's scared. And now wait till you see the rest of this live stream. Josh, you might want to stick around. I don't know, because you don't know nothing. So I said, there's safety in the truth. It was Carl that triggered her, I believe. I don't communicate with him. He doesn't email me and I don't email him. Well, I just emailed him this morning. So I'm not lying. He says, no question, whatever was going on between them helped, but these things usually aren't black and white. So he's trying to talk me down from speaking on Angel at all because he knows, I said, Angel cannot, she's not cut out for this. Like Angel cannot handle this. Oh, she can handle it all. I was wrong. So she had us all fooled, right? The demon came out, the one that was planning this for so long, all right? So he says, no question, whatever was going on between them helped, but these things usually aren't black and white. I'm sure there are other non-YouTube things to consider. I said, no one mentioned her name at all today, anywhere. He says that video that was uploaded was wild. He's talking about your video, Angel, your video. He thinks it's wild. He won't say that up here. See, Josh, just tell the fucking truth. Don't ever text me. Lose my number. We don't have the relationship we once did. Just don't fucking bother reaching out to me. Delete my number. In fact, you don't have permission to contact me anymore because you're a fucking asshole with no backbone whatsoever. And this is not the first time and it won't be the last because you just continue to do what you do over there. Okay? All right. So yeah, he says that video that was uploaded was wild. I said, yeah, it's really stressful. He says, you aren't responsible for this, nor is Benny. I said, I've only ever had positive interactions with Angel. Josh says, I know that for a fact. See, did Josh just say all this up here? Because I didn't hear him say any of this up here on my panel. Nothing of what's here did he say publicly. Let me check in my chat. Am I crazy? I just want to make sure.
You're kind of like being very accusatory when he was trying to, and you wouldn't let him talk. But he definitely did say over and over and over again that there was no problems, that he knows that there is no problems between you and Angel, before all of this. He said it over and over and over again. Like, I don't know. You just want him. You are the type that have to have all or nothing. You don't like people who just stay, try to stay neutral and out of it, like Josh is doing. No, Josh has to completely, disown Angel and ignore her in order for you to be happy. That's what you want. Tiffany, you are, that's just gross. I don't know what else to say. Really. Carl needs to be looked into. In my opinion, he's overly obsessed with exposing child predators. It's good to expose these monsters, but he's obsessed. She wants everyone to be submissive to her. Yeah. She wants him to choose like chasing truth. I didn't see the chasing truth situation, but I hope to God she's learned her lesson that chasing has with Tiffany. I don't know. Chasing might just be like, if you're cool to me, I'm cool to you. I'm the same way, but I'm not going to stand and defend somebody. If I now, sometimes I might avoid drama and just not talk about something, but if something comes up and I'm asked something about my opinion, I'm going to tell the truth and I'm going to be honest. And it doesn't matter if I'm friends with the person or not. But see, that's not how Tiffany is. Tiffany feels, she sticks to this whole loyalty thing. Like, you have to be loyal to her and you have to 100% be for her. Yeah. You won't see her main mods like in channels where the Tiffany, in channels of people that Tiffany doesn't like, unless they're defending Tiffany. Like, their whole lives, a few of her mods and her, like, they sit back there and watch every live stream about Tiffany. And then they go and in like groups, they go into these chats and like defend Tiffany. Like, Tiffany can never do anything for herself. She never answers to anything. She doesn't have to answer to anything. Only everybody else.
Anybody? Did anybody hear all this shit here that's in these texts on my panel? I just want to make sure I'm not missing something. No, are we gonna find Kelly Fustos yet? No. She went nuts because of the glitchy shoe thing, but redirected at UTM because she gathered a hate mob. Well, now all Josh's people can hate me too. All right. Everyone needs to get off Tiffany's ass. Yeah, that will never happen. Thank you, though.
Really?
Let me just go through my chat. So I just want to make sure that, yeah, no, he didn't say any of this up here. No, I'm not crazy. Are you sure I'm not crazy? You sure? Okay, let me keep going because everybody here is saying no. I'm not there yet. I'm still over here on this. Hate mobs bring subs and dollars, and I don't even know if that's why they're doing this, or are they just wanting me quiet? They're not going to ever get me quiet. All right, so he says, I know that for a fact. I talked to her 2 nights ago. That's exactly what she said. But somewhere between then and now, we find ourselves here. I don't know shit about Carl. Mental health is so much more important, and right now she needs some TLC. I've been there before. I'm sure most of us have. I said, I'm not going to bullshit you, right? Because I'm like, no. I'm not doing this. This is like, Tiffany, don't go too hard on Angel because she's really mentally fragile and suicidal. I said, I'm not going to bullshit you. I think she knows some things and she's afraid. She wasn't crying. Josh, I'm really over these people playing like this. She doesn't get a pass for this. She was not crying. So what is going on? I have seen this before. Please don't call for this shit. He says, I'm not sure it's about having a pass. I'm not claiming to know what's going on. I don't speak for her. I speak to her that often, but she's obviously having some sort of mental break. Clearly, she's having a mental break. Or she's acting. I said, Josh, I appreciate you letting me know, but Angel is lying and she is not being truthful. I can't help her at all if she isn't going to be honest. Angel came here with Kelly Fustos. I have a major problem.
So you admit Angel is under attack in a sense because you feel you need to help her by dragging info out of her that Carl and BK is fishing for. Yeah, why? I don't think, Tiffany, you're delusional. This is where her delusional mind goes. Oh, well, Angel's hiding something. She's hiding something. She knows something. She's just faking because she's faking this whole unaliving attempt or this whole depression because she knows something and she's trying to hide it. That's Tiffany's, like, how her mind works. But like, we don't have any history of Angel, like any weird history with Angel, like being involved in stuff like they're trying to accuse her. This is like out of nowhere. Angel didn't go nuts because of glitchy shoes. Angel was upset because they were trying to extort her for text between Lip Lock and Penny, which she doesn't even have. Tim just lied about the root cause. Tiffany is very, very jealous person, and she gets obsessed with these guys that she pairs up with, and absolutely obsessed. I mean, she's a good, I guess, ride or die type. But she's delusional. Well, because she's just jealous of anybody who's had a close relationship with Benny. That's just like her coming at me, out of nowhere one time and accusing me of, she was like, AB would never want you or something, like sent me a text like that out of nowhere. And I showed it on this channel before. And I just did not understand where that even came from. Like, I never gave her any reason to think that I was going after AB in that way. She's just a jealous freak and very, very paranoid. So she's jealous of probably the relationship Benny had, with Penny at one time. I don't know. Like, it's who knows? We can't figure out Tiffany and like why she does things the way she does. She's just not okay. Yeah, right. Gavel and find Summers.
Problem with what's going on. So I'm gonna call it right now. Angel is most likely going to fake her own death or take a long vacation, and it's all mine and Benny's fault. What about our mental health? This isn't okay. I really can't coddle something like this. Been here before, seen it before, dealt with it before, not doing it. She lied to everyone to the point that she wants to offer herself as a mate. No, just fucking no. I've never been unkind to her, but she sure is on my shit list now. So he says, why you were brought up, I do not know. She said she'd never had issues with you. So to implicate you in something you didn't do, I completely understand why you'd be upset. I'm not asking for a pass for her. I know you better than I know her. Did it sound like Josh knows me better than he knows Angel while he was just up here? Josh, you are a bullshitter.
Yeah.
You talk out both sides of your mouth and your ass.
No. Tiffany, you're just... It didn't seem like he knew Angel that well. You're just a paranoid freak.
You don't know me. You don't know me. He says, all I was saying is maybe the elevator isn't going to the top floor at the moment because whatever that video was not cool. Did anybody hear him say that up here? No. That's not your fault, and I'm not asking anything for anything. If I was asking for a favor, I'd flat out ask. So he's saying he's not asking me to go easy on her, basically. Yes, he was. That's why he said mental health is such a big deal. Okay, well, she's not my problem. She has a care team, allegedly, so maybe they can fix her problems because I can't. I don't know her. All right, putting out that video was wild. Nobody understand what's going on. This shit's so crazy to me. Is the rest here?
Of course it's crazy to you because
Trevor included, because Trevor is also, I guess, Angel's safe place or whatever. Maybe she could change her name to Angel's safe space or safe place, like Shay's safe place, whatever her name is. They could be the safe place people, and Josh and Trevor can console them forever. So he says, all I know is she's always been cool and kindish to me. Yeah, me too. Watch out. She told me she never had problems with you or Benny. Anyway, that's the extent of my involvement. You know how I feel about you, Tiffany. Heart. Do I? Do I know how you feel about me? I think I do today, Josh. It's pretty clear how you feel about me. Thank you for being honest. So I say, I've had zero communication with Carl since the marathon stuff when he emailed me, and Benny has never brought her up. I never had a friendship with her, only emails. So this new one is more than psychotic. Are we all clear now? I hope.
yeah. No. We're clear that you are obsessed with carrots. We'll watch this in a second. There was something I was just about to say. Maybe if I read the chat, I'll remember. Benny's live. Oh, God. Oh, God. Is he going to call freaking CPS on me again? Benny, I'm not a criminal like you. I don't do illegal things. I'm not. Yeah. So you don't worry me. Let's see what this says. Nicolina, how is it a violation? Angel used my videos. I struck her. No violation here. It is simple. I also said here that I will see her after her appeal. So I fully expect her to get it back by herself. Durr, it's not that hard. It just opens up the next step. So be my guest, please do. This is what I want to happen. I struck her and that is a fact. Where is the violation? She don't need you to play the hero. All she needs is common sense. It's simple. But then after she does appeal and win, which is exactly what I want, we moved around too. Hurry and help her get it back, please. I cannot wait. Your post must be one of the most thought through things I've seen all month. Hurry up and get it back fast as you can. It is exactly what I want. It is why I did it. It is the process I want her in. Your move. P.S. This is a shame. I've already sent the copyright team your comment and channel link, as well as screenshots of your comment. Okay.
White shirt, now red, my bloody nose sleeping. You're on your tippy toes creeping.
Let's see, what did that last one say? Angel talks too much, is tough as fuck until her channel disappears, says Benny. Procedure with YouTube fairly successful. I made my videos private yesterday while I hit Angel talks too fast with 3 strikes. See you later after appeals, Angel. You know what you need to do next? I have got all your live streamed. Oh, he changed it to live screen recorded though. Then lives can go on the shelf with the fake feet fables NDA that you broke about 15 times in 2 weeks. Thanks, YouTube. Now on to the next person of interest. Put my videos on private while I negotiate through procedures with YouTube. What the fuck?
Around like no one knows. Think you're so criminal. Bruises on both my knees for you. Don't say thank you. Oh, please.
Got him! Got him!
So you're tough.
Oh!
I wasn't taken down by Carl or anyone else. I chose to take it down. Nice try, though. It's just another lie after lie after lie. What don't you lie about, Carl, BK, and TM? You all have once again proved me right. Funny how, huh? And your people believe you. If only they knew all of the things you lie about. God, you're also pathetic. I do agree with that. Hopefully, though, Angel realizes soon that nobody takes these freaks seriously, and that they're never going to admit being wrong or apologize. Unfortunately, that's just how they are. Let me see here. How to say so much it had spoke up for her, but she let Benny and Carl talk terrible about chasing. It's not anybody else's, I don't know. I people have gotten mad at me before for not doing a video or sticking up for what they, or going after somebody. Usually Tiffany. People really don't like her, but yeah, I can't just go after her just because people don't like her. I have to have a reason why I'm upset with her. But not for Tiffany. Tiffany, she's good at faking the funk.
Whoa!
To come and confess that you did it. We're looking for you. We gonna find you. I'm letting you know now, so you can run and tell that.
I'm the bad guy.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Tiffany, I'm not going to follow you to the gates of hell if I think that you're wrong.
Give a fuck what you think, bitch. You the devil. Cut that bitch off. I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. You the devil. Cut that bitch off.
Tiffany, I'm not going to follow you to the gates of hell if I think that you're wrong.
Exactly. Because Tiffers doesn't like her. It's just. Wasn't something said about Trevor? Yeah, anybody who won't support their craziness. It doesn't make sense, Joy, because it's not a real thing. It's something that they've created in their head, some kind of weird. I don't know. I mean, I have those videos of Mystery Angels. Some of them I thought were concerning. Okay, but that doesn't mean that every creator in this community is hiding secrets that they knew about that channel. I don't even understand where she comes up with this or how she. It's mind-boggling. What's with all that funky music? It's just on the video.
You play the role, I'll be your animal. My mommy likes to sing along with me.
Biggest fuck reality true crime. I'll say it. I'm not blowing fucking rainbows like Josh's ass. Fuck you, Josh. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you for real. I'm sick of all you motherfuckers. Just sick. Alright, so hold on. Big as fuck. Alright, so here, what we have here is this place is so interesting. Alright, Jody shares this 11 hours ago. So just for the record, Josh had, you know what, fuck this. Hold on a second, because you know what, Josh, you played this all wrong. All wrong. I don't even like you anymore. So hold on a second, I'm not done.
What? I said I don't fucking like you. You don't like me? No. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
This song is for you. 'Cause I don't give a fuck. 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 I don't give a fu I don't fuck with you. You little stupid ass bitch, I
Aw.
ain't fucking with you. You little dumb ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you. I got a million trillion things that I'd rather fucking do.
Alright, fuck it. That's what we're doing? Alright.
Than to be fucking with you. Little stupid ass,
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck, bitch.
I don't
I don't
give
give
a
a
fuck.
fuck about you or anything that you do. I don't give a fuck about you or anything that you do. I heard you got a new man, I see you taking a pic. They ain't posted up, thinking that it's making me sick. But I better see you calling, I've been making it quick. I'ma answer that shit like I don't fuck with you. You little stupid ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you. You little dumb ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you. I got a million trillion things that I'd rather fucking do.
Okay, music stopped.
Than to be fucking with you.
Yep.
Little stupid ass.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. You the devil. Cut that bitch off. I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. You the devil. Cut that bitch off.
Bully that bitch.
Got him! Got him! Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, ain't nobody got time for that. Is that you, Jam?
It is me. How are you?
It's not an imposter. How's it going? I'm sorry.
I've been a little down, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah,
We're on Tiffany now.
What's up with this? Or what do you think about this? They even have something important to say, get it out with their lies and bullshit. If they have something important to say it and be done. They don't have to add all the garbage.
I get so lost in all the bull crap that they're spewing that I can't even keep up. I mean, in the beginning it was like, well, this was interesting. But then after she started all the crap, it's like, oh, this is so far-fetched. And now she's getting ridiculous. And now she's just pissed off because people aren't believing what she's throwing out there.
I guess BK is live talking shit about Angel right now, so
well, you got to consider he's living with his mother still. I can't believe after watching him on and off for 2 years, he's still with his mother. I mean, she moved and he moved with her.
yeah. Well, he's probably looking for somebody like BK, or I'm sorry, TM to move in with. Then they can live happily ever after, and then he always looks for women that can take care of him. So,
Because he's a mommy's boy.
Not that, and not Tiffany. That's not a good match though. They would like tear each other up, like holy crap, and not in a good way either. I mean, like
they probably should just keep their relationship long distance.
Yeah,
for the rest of the world.
It's probably best for them to do their, late night.
Hopefully everybody in that couple is done having babies, hopefully, because can you imagine something coming from those two?
Can't have Josh not agreeing with Angel, so here it goes for knuckle dragging grunt. Yeah. Here comes the major, projection and deflection. Putting out every single thing that they're doing and acting like it's, A, B, C, or D, whoever.
Anything to deflect.
Yeah, two narcissists don't work. Those two are definitely not narcissists. Tiffany is definitely a narcissist. Like, she is definitely, she checks every box of a narcissist.
I think that
they did have a blow up, but hey Candy, but they're opportunists and it works in their favor to be working together right now. So they're both using each other.
it's just toxic.
Oh, I have, Stephanie, done a reading on their relationship, And it came out that actually Tiffany is worse than BK. They weren't happy that I did a reading without their permission, but they don't, they don't ask permission to, wreak havoc in people's lives and go real life. So whatever, I give them the same respect. But I got that Tiffany was doing the devil's work, like literally. Benny was more like, he's very sensitive, actually, and he gets his feelings hurt really easily, and he takes it out. And he's by being vindictive, and that's just how he is.
Yeah, because you can't.
He's admitted to being a sociopath, supposedly, says B.
He's like a 12-year-old boy that gets mad if you say something bad. He don't like it, so he's going to throw crap back at you. Even if it's whatever, it can be true or whatever. He's going to try to make you look bad.
Yeah, exactly, Tawanda. Like if I'm 5 minutes late, like I feel bad and I apologize, but you'll never hear somebody like Tiffany apologize, like for for something like that. Like if you guys are sitting waiting for her for an hour, she'll come on like it's like no big deal, She's just very let's see, is that really RJ?
It is me.
Okay, cool. Well, you got it.
I'm still getting things set up here. Hang on 1 second. I got headphones on so you won't hear me. Any echoes or anything?
They're playing with fire, doubling down that there is no mental health problem. Yeah.
Look, plain and simple, narcissists love negative attention. Seriously, that's what this whole entire thing comes down to. Narcissists love negative attention.
Look, here's the Kelly one. Kelly account that everybody talks about. Am I late? I'm sorry. Yeah, they did. Well, they like attention, however they can get it, for sure. Yeah. Well, that's why I won't. Yeah,
I simply mean that. I simply mean that they feed off of it more than they do positive attention. If things are going their way and everything's, hunky dory, who's going to be paying attention to them? Nobody, because everything's going great.
Mm-hmm.
Jam, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing all right. How are you, RJ?
Actually, since you're up here, can I take the opportunity to go pee?
Go for it. You know I got you.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, Siggy, I'm no good to
you. Jam gets a little nervous by herself.
A little bit nervous.
Yeah,
I got it.
Right,
I got it. We got it. We're good. Hello, everybody in chat. I've been in and out for a while. How y'all doing tonight? And Jam, of course.
So what do you think, RJ, of this Tiffany crap? And I have tried to follow it a little bit, but it's just all over the place. There's no proof of anything. And then she just parades people to give her information they don't even have or don't even know what she's talking about. She just seems like a delusional person to me lately.
Cover, deflect, victim blame.
It's crazy to me.
Yeah, she's resolved into victim blaming, which, by the way, exactly what BK does.
Oh yeah, he's like really good at it.
Yeah, that's what this whole entire and you have to forgive me. I'm a huge football person, so I've been on and off watching football between you catching up on updates and or replays and whatnot. But that's everything I've heard, from what Ziggy has been playing. It's exactly what it screams to me. It is cover, deflect, victim blame. It's all driven and arriving at victim blame.
it's just distractions, you know.
They just attacked Angel for no reason. I really truly believe that everything that they're saying about her is a blatant lie. I do not believe a word they're saying. And I believe that, you know, I think Tiffany was absolutely jealous of Angel. And she was intimidated by Angel's intelligence because Tiffany's not as smart as Angel.
Somebody told me to hurry and turn it over to Tiffany Marie's, but I don't see anything about Tiffany Marie.
Somebody in chat was saying Carrot Gate.
What's the person that emailed me? Why'd you say to turn it to Tiffany's quickly? Can you message me and tell me why? You know who you are. I don't see anything about Tiffany or any live with Tiffany.
If the he is referring to me. Sorry. I was responding to that. Go ahead, Ziggy. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying I'm not going to play Benny's channel if that's where they're live at.
He's probably playing you this anyway. That would be right up his MO. We all know that.
Yeah, he has
that's what he does.
Well, TM does. Let me see.
Angel has been.
Okay.
Angel has been actually very far ahead in some of the things that she said, and she hasn't realized how far ahead she is. Where sometimes some creators will find I use the expression a blind squirrel finds an acorn every once in a while. Majority of creators are like that. They're reporting what has already happened. They don't think 10 steps ahead. They can't think 10 steps ahead. Angel's not one of those persons. Ziggy's not one of those persons. I'm not one of those persons. Always are thinking, what's the next thing? Angel is one of those people that sees it. And that's scary to the people that can't see what she's seeing and how she's seeing this play out and where the things are leading. And that is a problem. That is a problem to them because it takes the attention off them into somebody that can look forward and see what's coming next.
Wow. So BK is saying someone should call an ambulance, and his mom said they need to call CPS.
For what?
Wow. See, that's the thing. Oh, because I guess we're talking about Angel's daughter or something right now. And the thing is, like, funny how his mom says that, because I just had freaking CPS here a week and a half ago. So, and it's interesting because it's around the same timing that BK was acute or was.
So what is he calling CPS on Angel for?
I don't know. He makes
or an
up
ambulance.
He's
a freaking nut job is what he is.
It's not anything true. I know. That's why it's not even worth it for me to even listen to it, because I know it's just bullshit.
Truth. That's the truth.
Yeah, and there's no reason to even listen to what they have to say in response. I'm not going to go back and forth with them. You know, this is. I just happened to catch something of theirs or a clip, and I was like, oh, you know, and I immediately reacted and went live. But yeah, I don't plan to keep going back and forth with them forever and ever and ever, you know, every day. It's just, I mean, Tiffany, I don't, it doesn't work. It doesn't help. It doesn't help at all. Tiffany doesn't listen to anybody. She doesn't ever take any type of inventory of herself, like, or try to better herself at all. No, it's always somebody else. It's always somebody else that needs fixed, not Tiffany. And that's my main focus right now is Tiffany, because I feel like she's even more dangerous than Benny. And because she's, I don't know, they're both dangerous, especially together. But
you're right. It's a new form of swatting. You're calling CPS or an ambulance on a situation that you don't understand, and you believe that the police need to be involved in and intervene in. It's a new form of it. Sorry, I was reacting to the chat again. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
It's exhausting when people call CPS unnecessarily on folks. It's exhausting to CPS. It takes away from the children that do need help. It takes away from the parents that need help. From maybe another bad situation's going on, they're at a bogus call. It's just ridiculous and it's uncalled for. And why does he do that? I don't understand him. I mean, he doesn't like it done to him. Why does he constantly do it to others? He's like a little rat, like a little rat.
Oh gosh. It could, Somali, it could. He called Michigan suicide holiness on Angel to make him feel better for being a dick towards her. What? Oh, you mean hotline? He called them suicide. You mean hotline and Angel to make him feel better for being a dick towards her? Oh, when she was like struggling and stuff during that whole. Yeah.
So his reaction, instead of doing the right thing to apologize for causing a disruption and chaos in her life, was to call the suicide hotline, which could end up causing more chaos in her life.
Angel, yep. Angel knows the law very well, and she's waiting. Let him screw up, and she will strike legally. Yeah, Angel knows the truth, and listen, that's how I get myself. Sorry about the, but that's how. Eventually, you learn like that. Who the type of people you're dealing with, and you start to learn too that it's only a small group of people. You know, if you're going in Tiffany's chat and watching those type of things or Benny's, it's going to seem like everybody hates you because the people chatting in there are going to be talking shit because Benny and Tiffany don't allow anything different. Okay, so you know, a lot of people are just there watching the shit unfold. It's nothing personal. You have to remember, don't let remember where it's coming from, who's saying these type of things, and look at their life compared to your life. I mean, come on. You know what I mean? Like where they are in their life and where you're at. And there's a reason why one's a way higher place in life than the other because the other doesn't reflect on their behaviors at all. It's easy to be a bad person. Anyone can do that. It takes strength and maturity. Oh yeah, it's a lot harder to be a good person because it's not easy to stand alone and feel like everybody hates you because you feel like you're standing up for what you know to be the truth or be right, but everybody thinks you're lying or whatever. It's hard, but the truth always comes to light, and if you just stick with it, it will all be revealed in time. Right, Cat's Eye? Come here, Bandit. Come here.
I can't say anything in Tiffany's, and I wouldn't because I don't even go to her channel because I'm blocked, because she doesn't like me, because I call her out on her fakeness. I'm also blocked by Christine5555 and Daisy. I have got many people who think I am the meanest person in the world when all I'm doing is telling them to check theirself.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself. His brain is fried.
Exactly. They need to check their facts. They need to not only check their facts, they need to check their station in life before they speak.
Yeah, Tiffers does have a kid, but thankfully he's an adult. Well, thankfully for her, because that's how she's avoided all the CPS calls and stuff. Is that her son is? Well, I don't know. She probably might have got him years ago because she's been on YouTube for at least a few years.
Is she in her late 40s, early 50s?
Who?
Tiffany.
No.
Are you sure?
She's like 35. She's in her mid 30s.
Well, then how does she have a grown son? Was she a baby when she had it?
Think about it.
He's like 18. He's just now recently 18 or something.
Oh,
So
okay. I was thinking she was older.
he must have had him for, like 18.
When she was a young little girl.
Yeah, but she actually, I think she's more like 38, 30, yeah, like upper 30s, like mid to upper, not 40 yet. She's 35 or 36 or 37. Yeah, something like that.
Tiffany strikes me.
Oh, go ahead.
No, please go ahead.
No, I was just saying, I know she's not 40 yet. That's it.
Tiffany
Lord, I was
strikes me.
really putting her up there.
Tiffany strikes me as one of those women, and women, please forgive me. I'm just giving a guy's opinion. That she went and had her fun. And the whole time that she was her teens and her late teens, early 20s, whatever the case may be, however old she was. And it was an oops. And she's now trying to find a good guy, but only it keeps coming across and attracted to the bad guy, bad boy type.
Mm-hmm.
Because she has a type, and because girls like her, they wouldn't want a good man if he gave her a mansion. Good men to women like that,
they scare them.
They scare them. And they are, if they're a smart and good man, they really don't want him because then they can't use them.
Her looks are not the problem, Brantley.
I think she's attractive.
I don't. It's not about her looks. You know what I mean? Like I'm not the type to attack somebody on everything just because I don't like them. That's not what we're discussing at all. It's not her. It's hard to pick out her good traits, but I mean, when she acts like this, but
it's not her face we're talking about. It's her ugly heart we're discussing.
No, let's be fair and honest. She's not attractive. Her personality destroys her any sort of attractive. She could be a complete, again, ladies, please forgive me. I'm giving her guys' perspective. She could be a 10, supermodel quality 10, and her personality makes her a 0.
Yeah. Yeah, I never really thought she was. I mean, I don't think she's ugly. I don't. It's whatever. Yeah, I agree. Like her personality can make somebody really unattractive. Her heart is ice. And she obviously is not very smart either. Can you imagine how, I mean, she went back to BK after everything that he did to her with the John crime shit, like she's so vindictive and she's so vindictive that she will do anything or team up with anybody just to get back at somebody, even go back to somebody like Benny, who's supposedly shared her news and put out something about her with a carrot and stuff, like horribly, like embarrassing, the most embarrassing stuff you could think of. But she goes right back to him. She's her own worst enemy. I think anybody can see that. You have to be blind not to see it, but she doesn't see it.
Benny is making a huge mistake, I imagine, by talking about Angel's little girl. She's just a child, and I'm afraid that's going to get him in more trouble than he knows what to do with.
Yeah, he better be careful because he needs to chill the hell out because he's facing harassment charges already. He doesn't need, he knows that Angel is more than willing to contact the correct authorities or whatever if she needs to. And
she told him not to play.
Yeah. I mean, I told him the same thing. I said, Benny, I have very good feeling you're the one that called CPS. And I told him, I don't want to play like that Like, I don't want to see you go to jail, but like, if you keep like trying to threaten my livelihood and my daughter's safety, I will probably have to call law enforcement and tell them that you are harassing me. And it's not going to look good for your case. And they're going to take me much more seriously because you have a current harassment charge. And that goes with anybody that you're going after. It's not very smart. It's really, really stupid. And I can't believe your mom is telling you to call CPS instead of an ambulance. Like, are you... It's horrible that he's being enabled like that. Sorry. Angel just did a live last night showing how to file a privacy violation claim when kids are mentioned on YouTube. She's going to be so upset, yeah. I would, if I were her at this point, I would just like deal with it like legally the way she does how, and then just not. These people are not going to apologize. There's no way to work things out or be cool with Tiffany and Benny. The only way is to just like basically surrender and be like, oh yeah, you're right. I am a liar. Like that's what they want. He's doing the same kind of shit to you he did to his ex-wife. This is unacceptable. I know, right, B? There's none of us are perfect. None of us are perfect. But for some people, like a narcissist, any type of attack at their character is like, I mean, that's it. They don't want people knowing the real them. It's a mask, a facade.
It's a blow to their ego that makes them become unraveled in a heartbeat.
I have called law enforcement where summer, and I called law enforcement on Benny, and then people were really he was trying to make me feel bad. Once he found out about it, like over a year later, he finds out that I called law enforcement on him, like back when he was like terrorizing me early on when I first started my channel. And I did file a report along with Jenna did, and Tiffany's filed a report on him before, like way back then too, because I talked to Tiffany about it back in the day. But they told me, it's his First Amendment. There's nothing, unfortunately, he could do. He said if there was anything I could do, trust me, I would, but I can't because of the First Amendment. And he's like, I get these calls nonstop. Trust me, I'm tired of them, But yeah, people gave me a lot of shit because they're like, and it made me feel bad. So I'm like, well, okay, well, if he ended up going to jail, yeah, I would feel bad. But the thing is, like, you can't, like, the truth is, Benny is doing this to himself. Like at this, he's had warning after warning after warning. And it's just not right. So yeah, they're going to try to blame eventually he's going to end up in jail, and it's going to be the other person's fault. I guarantee it, at least in Benny's eyes and Tiffany's eyes and the ones that for some reason enable them.
It's all there. Anyone of the like White Boy and Benny and Cam and Dawn, it's always someone else caused their problem.
Mm-hmm.
There's someone else made it horrible for them. So that's why their life is so messed up, because of YouTube, I guess, or other people. But it's never them.
B. I guess she goes by B. It's supposed to be BS. BS, is that how it's supposed to be? She said she's baked. You have to be able to be able to I deal with listening to her because it's just so ridiculous. I can't even believe that people actually agree with her.
The short of it is that there is no logic to what their position is. If there was logic, or they were open to logic and logical understanding, they would take the complete opposite approach on this. And in BS is right. You have to be baked in order to get there to understand their viewpoint.
And I'm going to go restart the dryer because it usually needs 2 rounds before everything is dry. So Benny Keys is a grown man. He knows right from wrong. He deserves what he gets. He shouldn't go. Yeah, I feel like people have gave him chance after chance after chance, and he would never give anybody else the same type of chance. He would love for me to have gotten in trouble through CPS or something, so he could laugh about it and, throw a party on somebody else's, on somebody else's heartache, I guess. I don't know how. Celebrate somebody else's heartache. That's
now, is Benny now a Wells supporter? Is he on the Wells wagon now?
Whatever is convenient for him. It's whatever. I think right now
he takes a populist opinion.
I'm not sure. They are both mentally unstable. You're right. Person in the chat is, where are you from? In a way, I feel bad if somebody went to jail if they was messing with my child. Oh yeah. When it comes to your kid, that's why, they haven't recently, this whole thing with my situation and CPS, I don't know if it was him. The CPS won't tell me. I don't know for sure. My gut is telling me it was definitely him because of the timing, the claims that were made, it just really fits. And he does it all the time and has done it before to me. So whatever. He's just so mad that he doesn't have his kids, that he doesn't have the life that he wants. He doesn't get it, that it's because of himself. And at this point, he's 42 years old, 43, 44, something like that. And I don't think he's going to change, unfortunately. And it doesn't look like his mom is either. It looks like she's continuing to enable him. And doesn't his mom worry, what is her son going to do when she's gone?
I was going to ask you, but you answered my question. Does she not enable him and back him, even though everybody else can see he's wrong?
No.
I would be really, really mad at my son, either one of my sons, if they came on YouTube and behaved in the manner that boy behaves. My boys can misbehave, but don't bring it on YouTube, for crying out loud. That's just crazy.
I'm stepping away from one side and put my laundry, but I'm listening.
Go for it. Jamie, you're exactly right, though. And it's well said. It's boy, not man.
Yeah.
He's a 44-year-old, by what the chat is saying, a 44-year-old boy trying to play a man's game.
Right, but he's clueless. He's probably never paid a bill in his life. He has all that set up for YouTube and all that, and just gets on there and behaves so horribly. And I would not be proud of my son if he behaved that way.
I don't see how any parent would be. Granted, I was raised by, in part by an older generation. I was partly raised by my grandparents. There is zero accountability in either one of what these two people are saying and doing. And that is not just a statement against them. That's a statement against a generation where a lot of people and I don't consider them to be, I'm just a couple years older than them, not too much older than them. I don't consider them to be in the same generation as I am.
They're very juvenile people.
Like it's weird. I would consider Ziggy to be part of my generation, and there is about a 4 or 5 year difference between mine and Ziggy's age. But
how old are you, RJ?
I'm 46.
Okay.
Like I said, just a couple years, but it's a weird thing where because they don't have that accountability for their own actions or refuse to take accountability for their own actions. I would consider them to be part of a younger generation that you see in the world that's having that issue right now, where they don't take accountability for their actions.
I'm back. Sorry about that, and thank you. Yeah, some people, when you find out their age, that's why, knowing that he's the age he is and stuff, there's little like hope, and it's just really sad because I do see potential. I've always said this. I see a lot of potential in Benny. But he's not going to change, and it's really sad. And as far as Tiffany, I don't know what's up with her family and stuff and how her family, I know it's not my business or anything like that, but I do know that Benny is definitely enabled by family. It doesn't look like Tiffany has much family support, but I don't know. I can't say that for sure.
I wouldn't. Based on the rumors I've heard, Daddy supports her quite a bit.
Oh, does he?
Oh, yeah.
Well, there you go. That's why her and Benny are so. There you go.
She's definitely Daddy's little girl,
and he's Mommy's little boy. That's never going to work.
Talking to her now, and she's good. Oh, okay. Oh, Angel's good. Good, because Angel knows. I think Angel's starting to. She's came to the realization, okay, this is silly. These people are, I don't want to be mean, but these people are just below her. I mean, she's just a better person. You can't ever sit there and try to understand somebody or try to figure out why these people are doing this to me or to you. You know what I mean? Because you'll never figure it out. I've done it, tried it over and over again, and tried to understand, and tried to change myself and stuff, but that does not work. Once you learn and you start trying to change yourself or walk on eggshells and notice that nothing's changing, and they still, once you do that, you find out, they pick something else to attack you about. So yeah, it doesn't work. It's best to just always go with what you feels right and not what the crowd is doing.
You cannot reason with unreasonable people.
Yeah. She said, please ask Vicky that people stop talking about her child. Okay. I don't know, Vicky. Tawanda, I guess that's what Smiley is saying, that she's fine. I think Benny and Tiffany are used to their little plans working out, and this is the first time I think in over 2 years that I've seen the majority of the community. I feel like it seems like that, but the majority of the community turning on Tiffany. I don't know so much about Benny, but it does. He's always been they're both been problematic, but I don't know why I shouldn't give Benny any type of what's the word? Credit, or not credit, but I shouldn't go easy on him at all, because he's done some really stupid shit, and it just continues and continues and continues. Way to go, PK's mom. You've raised a dud. Failure to launch.
I'm so glad you saw that, because I was just going to point that comment out. because I had myself muted and I was actually laughing when I saw it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, unfortunately, like, I guess we can learn. If he can't learn, if he can't learn and his mom can't learn and Tiffany can't learn, we can learn from their mistakes, I guess. Like, is there a way to find out? Oh, I know where she lives, but I'm not gonna say it here. Because why are you asking about finding out where she lives? Are you oh wait, are you talking about, I don't know who you're talking about, actually. That Miss TIA put out today that TM was fired from her job at Save the Children. What? Who's Tia? What's TIA stand for? Benny is like the stray dog that comes around humping the lawn furniture. I told the police long ago I will die for my kids, but I'll kill for my kids. I also guess it's a Southern thing. Oh no, for sure.
No, we're somewhere that's a proper parent thing.
Yeah. Telling it all. Let's see. Oh, is it the cat one? Let's see what this is. Here, I'll play it for a second. Let's see what it is.
Good Sunday afternoon, darlings. It sure been busy on these YouTube streets. Have y'all been seeing what's going on over at Tiffer's?
I think this I wish the accent's too strong for a little bit. It's hard to understand, but I'll listen.
You know, Tiffany Marie. Well, if you hadn't, darlings, you ain't missed much. Consider yourself lucky. But for those of you that did, or those of you that just want to listen, there's a few things that they left out over there. You know, they was talking about how, you know, all these different YouTubers have all these connections to all these trafficking rings, and, you know, they gotta save the children. And they just telling just blatant lies on people. Blatant lies. All these crazy speculations, because you know she got her cuckoo friend Carl over there. Then she got her boyfriend, Mr. Uncle Benny Keys himself, with the criminal ankle monitor on. So the people, the cops, the popo can keep checking on him, making sure he don't leave his mama's porch. Because they up there with her, they got to talk about it. You know, they gotta be all in it together. But darlings, they just left out a whole bunch that they didn't share with y'all. Things that they just don't want people to know. Because if there's anybody that's got some connections, oh man. You know, Miss T been around these streets for a long time now. A long time. Now let me just say that there's a Tiffany Marie with the same last name now. First name, middle name, last name. Work for Save a Child, or Save the Children, that's what it was. Work for Save the Children. Look it up, guys, look it up. You find it. Yeah, she did, but she got fired. You might want to ask Miss Tiffer. What'd she get fired for? From Save the Children. Look it up. See if Miss T ain't right. Yeah. Something else they didn't tell you. Well, you know, Carl was over there. Carl the cook.
Wait, is this a real job that she had? Or is this just supposed to be sarcastic? Because I did hear her say something about going to work and stuff, but I didn't know.
I believe it was a real job. I believe so. She said, look it up. You're going to have to check that out, Ziggy.
Huh, yeah. She worked with Save
the Children and got fired. Wonder why she got fired, huh? Tiffany Marie.
Duke, he was over there and he was talking about Tina. That Tina's just such a great researcher. And I mean, she just finds them facts now. She sure does. And old Tiffany and Benny just agreeing with Carl the kook over there. Well, guess what, darlings? Guess what Tina found out when she did all her research? Well, Tina's the one that came to the YouTube streets. And she told us all that Tiffany Marie was smuggling drugs into the jails in her kook. You know, kukla. Is that what you call it? Kukla? Yeah. So that's Tiffany. And that's what Tina found out about Tiffany. Look up some of Tina's stuff and see she didn't say that. Because she sure did. She told all the streets that. That's the researcher that found that. But they didn't tell you that, did they? Of course they didn't. Because they don't...
Wait, she smuggled drugs in her... Nuh-uh.
She smuggled not only carrots in her kukalaka, but maybe some crack. She's got a kukalaka crack. Crack kukalaka.
Wait, are you being serious? Have you heard that she really smuggled drugs?
Well, she just said it. I don't know if it's true, but...
Oh, okay, this is the first time you're hearing it. Hoo-ha. Let me see. Okay, let's keep listening.
I want you to know. Guess what else they didn't tell y'all? They didn't tell ya. Well, first, let's back up a little bit. So, Tiffany always talking about people posting the pictures of the carrots. Pictures of the carrots in the chats. And she say that's like harassment. That's like sexual harassment to her. That's abuse of her. And people that tolerate that in their chats should be ashamed. That means they must be connected to a P ring or something because they let people put a picture of a carrot in the chat. Oh, she just get all offended about them carrots. Y'all know where them carrots came from. Well, Mr. Benny Keys himself, the criminal with the ankle monitor on, he came to these streets when him and Tiffany kind of broke up the last time. And he told everybody on these streets, everybody to listen. Mm-hmm. He told them all that Tiffany put the carrot in the place that the sun don't shine. Now, y'all believe that? She carrying on and on. She's so offended. She's so offended by them carrots. But her boyfriend sitting right next to her with the ankle monitor on, he's the one that told all the YouTube streets about the carrots. Now, come on. They got the nerve to be up there talking the garbage that they talk and listing everybody and their uncle. Because the only people innocent on these streets, according to them, is Tiffany and Kooky Carl and, Criminal Benny. Mm-hmm. That's the only people they think. Oh, and one more thing. I almost forgot to tell y'all this part. You know how they was talking about that other community? They say Angel from Angel Talks Too Fast, that she came from that community, and Kelly Fustos came from that community? Well, I don't know if Angel came from there or Kelly came from there, because I'm not real sure. I don't remember seeing them over there. But I go all over these YouTube streets and I see lots of things. One thing I did see is one of Tiffany's mods. Well, she came from that community. Now, you think Tiffany just keeping that from us, or maybe her mod didn't tell her that? Because Tiffany got a mod, one of them mods that tells her she loves her all the time. She loves her so much. Mm-hmm. So much. That mod came from that community that Tiffany and Benny and Carl was saying was all people in a pedo ring. All the people doing all...
Oh, what are you hiding? What are you hiding, Tiffany?
I don't know what she's hiding, but I can tell you where she hides it.
That's a good one. Thank you. RJ sent me the link to the Save the Children. Yeah,
that looks like it's the website.
Yeah. That's interesting that she probably used her YouTube channel on her resume but they probably didn't really see like who they were hiring to help it. I guess somebody was saying that she called it a summer job, like she's some type of 22-year-old. A summer job. Yeah, that's the last time I had a summer job. Yeah, was probably about 22 years old. When I was hired by my dad's company to wash all the executive cars. That was a summer job. That was for college students.
Being a lifeguard.
Yeah, a lifeguard. I was never a lifeguard, but let's hear.
All the criminal, sex trafficking, all that craziness they talking about. That's really going on these streets. No, it's not going on these streets. But those 3 kooks. Carl's not the only kook. Benny and Tiffany are kooks as well.
Mm-hmm.
Enough of their garbage. But yeah, why don't y'all go ask old Tiffany and Uncle Benny, the criminal with the ankle monitor on, and Cuckoo Carl. How come they left out those little tidbits? You got a mod coming from that community, one of Tiffany's favorite mods. Comes right from that community herself. You got Benny's the one that told us all about what Tiffany does with that carrot.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got Tiffany Marie. Her former job was at Save the Children, and she lost that job. Wonder why. Oh, I bet she gonna come back and she gonna tell y'all she lost that job because she found out they was doing things and she called them out.
Mm-hmm.
She a lie. Oh my God, she a lie. I'm telling y'all, these people are nuts and they get nuttier by the day. But Miss T is not going to just sit back and just let them just tell you what they want to tell you and not tell you the part that includes them. Because there's lots that include them. Miss T likes to think about it like this. William Shakespeare said one time, the lady that doeth protest the most. The lady that protests the most. You know what that means? That means it's usually the one. Smelt it, dealt it. You ever heard that? That's what Miss Tia thinking. All right, darlings, I'm going to get off of here for now. But y'all remember them fun facts that they left out and didn't tell y'all about? Because that might be something you might want to ask them about. Or you might want to just tell somebody in case they don't know. Now, y'all have a good day, darlings, and Miss Tia.
I agree. You smelt it. You dealt it. Tiffany,
My mother.
I need you to answer to this. I'm summoning you to answer to your transgressions. And I'm demanding you answer to this right now.
We want you here now answering questions.
Yes, I have your fucking phone number, but I need you to answer in front of everybody because this is becoming a catastrophe. It's a tragedy, as Rap would say. So we're waiting.
Thou does protest too much. That's what my mother always said.
I was going to say, that's one, I believe it's Hamlet, but that is one of my favorite Shakespeare quotes. The lady
I say it all the time.
protest too much.
Yeah, don't say, there's over there. When you're pointing the finger, that's why Don has said everybody kidnapped, abducted. That's why I said Don did what he did. And Tiffany Marie keeps hollering, these bad people. Makes me think you might be the bad people.
TM's cat has a YouTube channel. Yes, it's Miss Tia. She gives all the dirt.
I really like that kitty cat.
I closed it. If one of the mods can, hold on. It's probably still, yeah. Probably the same link I posted last. So there you go. Sub up to her. Yeah, don't sit in silence. We need an explanation. Yeah, explain. Yeah, why do you sit with criminals? Exactly. She said that she would never have a criminal on her freaking panel. That she would never, that she doesn't sit with criminals. But she has Benny on her panel,
Well, apparently she hauls drugs in her coochie call to them.
When was she?
Allegedly.
When would Tiff? I don't think Tiffany was it during that time that she was arrested for the coffee incident.
I don't know. That would maybe that Tia can let us know, and she's going to have to give us some more info. We need to know about this stuff.
Jeb says, "I love Miss Tia. She is a hoot."
She cracks me up.
Yeah, but I'm still waiting, like, for Tiffany to come up here and answer to herself for her sins. Like, we're waiting.
She won't.
You want to be
Come on up, Tiffy. You're the next one on The Price is Right.
She won't be here because that means she has to take accountability for what she says or her actions.
Right.
She can't.
We're definitely being facetious, I think is the word, because yeah, we know she'll never do it, but she's a hypocrite and a wants to do it to everybody else.
She wants to put Josh in the hot seat for absolutely nothing. She needs to answer for something.
But yeah, she won't. She thinks that she's the only one that has the power, that's her superpower, is summoning people to panels. That's her superpower, I guess. Yeah, don't hold your breath. Go gadget arms. Why do I find that so funny?
Go gadget something.
Go gadget arms, because she freaking reaches like on everything. Like, Inspector Gadget had to have been her favorite cartoon it was one of my favorites.
Either that or Gumby.
What?
Either that or Gumby.
I kind of remember Gumby, but
I am so old. I'm Captain Kangaroo old, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, that's old.
Gumby and Pokey. You don't remember Pokey either?
No, I do remember Gumby a little bit, but
okay.
I remember more so. I used to watch the Smurfs and Inspector Gadget and the Pink Panther.
Okay. No. So the thing about Gumby is it's just that he was super flexible.
Oh, did his arms stretch like very far too?
No, it didn't have to stretch very far. Gumby was just that flexible that it could roll up into a ball.
Oh. Well, Inspector Gadget really reached very far. And that's what Tiffany does. She reaches. If Gumby does that, then she's Gumby too. Or like, what was the other one they said? What was the other one in the chat was saying that I said earlier? That was a good one too. Pokey and Gumby.
Well,
I do remember a little bit of Gumby.
Yeah. Pokey was Gumby's horse.
Oh, okay, yeah. Was it a donkey-looking horse?
No, it was a horse-looking horse.
I thought I remembered it looking like a donkey.
Well, the reason why it fits so much is what do horses love to eat?
I watched Captain Kangaroo, HR Puffin Stuff, Romper Room, and Bewitched. I'm that old.
What's his, everybody's telling me to look at his post. What's his channel called now? Let me see.
Stretch Armstrong. Yeah, that's another good one.
Oh, this cannot be for real. Oh my God, here. Look at what he's posted now.
Oh goodness, we're splitting the difference between the age of a horse now. No offense, Jeb. Come on now. A pony is a horse. We're splitting the age of a different of age. Come on.
Well, yeah. I think a pony and a horse are pretty much the same, except the pony is like a small horse, right?
It's the age of it. That's all the difference.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
So Benny just posted and said we're starting on production of our full-length documentary about not reporting and weaponizing SA. Anyone that wants to be a part of this production, if you care to interview about how a non-reported situation affected you, or if your story or voice was taken from you by your parents or guardians. Your anonymity is not an option. What? Oh, okay. Your anonymity is not an option, non-negotiable. You will be obscured and voice changed. BenLindsay94@gmail.com. I will be telling my own story of non-reporting. Weaponizing child SA. Oh my God. That is I guess B's BS. That's her channel. B's. That's ridiculous.
Who posted this?
Nobody can take him seriously. This is Benny. Nobody can take him seriously. Like this is what he just posted, and instead of backing down, and he would never back down. He'll never ever back down. They just want info to use against someone. Oh yeah, exactly. Be very careful whatever information you give to these people. Like you just said, anonymity is not an option. And also, he puts out carrot pictures. He put out carrot pictures of who his supposed, I don't know, I guess girlfriend, whatever she is. So he'll put out shit about you. He's saying Josh is exploiting Dawn's sister. If the sisters don't want to go, don't want to be a part of that, then they don't have to be. And as far as that Rhonda situation, I think that was like a one and done type of thing, wasn't it? Like she came on and she wanted to speak up because of something. I don't know. I think she wanted to speak up from what I understand. I don't see, I don't believe that Chris and Josh pushed them to go live about it. I don't believe that. But if I saw proof of it, of course, I wouldn't be cool with that. But I don't think so. I don't believe that. I think they wanted to. We know you're okay. We know you're okay, BS. We know that you consider the source.
Their summer 1-800-TBA find has the most scariest statement of everything, though. The saddest part is only criminals are backing Don and Candace.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that. I mean, seriously, think about that for just a moment. Only persons that they have a criminal background.
Except for Daisy and Christine.
Oh my gosh. Oops. Sorry, go ahead. Somebody sent me something crazy. I always do that to you. Sorry, go ahead. RJ.
No. That was my point. And
okay.
James said except for two persons, but still, everybody that backs them has a criminal background.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
That's truly is the saddest part.
I have a criminal. I guess I think a lot of these people, like I can technically have a criminal background too. I had DUI and possession of marijuana, but I think a lot of these people that are following them are active, like criminals, like actively.
There's a difference between having a criminal background and making a mistake and doing what you need to do to correct that mistake and better your life. Okay, criminal keeps doing what they already know what's wrong and they are charged with or continuously be charged with. A person that makes a mistake is like you. You realize where your mistake was. You did what you needed to do to make your life better and get away from that. Granted, it took, as you already said before, it took you several times to get there, but you did it and you continue to do so. So there is a major difference there.
So I agree. I absolutely agree. But I just didn't want to be like fake, like Tiffany, and put out there, like what we mean, because I don't want people to be like, oh, are you calling me a criminal or whatever? Well, no, not necessarily, but the ones, it does seem like that the people all the creators that support Dawn and Candace are the ones who are actively, doing criminal behaviors. Actively using drugs, using drugs is criminal behavior because it's not legal.
Yes, that was my exact point. They continue to be making the same mistakes or different mistakes, and almost you have to believe that they're intentionally doing so.
Yeah, and then somebody messaged me and said that they're literally that Angel, they're literally putting out that Angel was the one that started the carrot stuff. This is the kind of shit that they do, guys. It's not even it's so ridiculous. He did the same thing, to me just a week and a half ago and tried to say that I gave them all the circle jerks info. This is the stuff that they fucking do. They'll lie just to get other people mad at you. And that's what they're doing. They're trying to lie about Angel so that people get mad at her. I don't believe that it was Angel who caused the carrot situation. I believe it was Benny and Tiffany.
Angel doesn't seem like a person that would start the carrot situation by any means. It's a Benny move.
Yeah, but Jane, you don't have to convict them. You don't have to convict somebody on YouTube. I'm talking, these people we have seen for instance, they've got arrested, or Benny has an ankle monitor on. You know what I mean? We have the dude from Florida in jail right now, white boy, whatever his name is. He's in jail for criminal behavior.
The one that tries to be his own radio station.
Yeah.
White boy lockdown radio.
How are we going to take them seriously when we know that these people are on house arrest? They're actively getting arrested. Then we have the stuff with Cam and Allie going on. That is that I can see not convicting them on YouTube. In the Cam and Allie thing, I get if you want to say innocent until proven guilty. But there seems to be a pattern here. We know that Benny's on house arrest. We know that he lies and just to cause problems for people. We also know that,
So Benny being on house arrest, you have to forgive me because I don't actually follow the drama aspect, or if I do, I really don't pay close enough attention. So forgive my slightly ignorant question here, but is it really on his ex's allegations and charges that he's on house arrest, or was not that Tiffany was also involved with what she reported that he landed up being on house arrest?
No, it's from his ex-wife.
Okay.
Yeah, it's his ex-wife. But now that he's got these charges, law enforcement will start taking other people's claims more seriously. Because his ex-wife lives down there and has been able to show proof of this happening. Other people who've called in on him have never met him before, and they don't take those seriously. They tried to tell me it was a First Amendment right, and but I knew there was going to be a time when he would, it's going to all fall in on him. Everything.
Wait. I'm sorry. Benny's claiming it was a First Amendment right, that they violated his First Amendment right by charging him.
Huh?
I'm trying to understand that Benny, you said a moment ago that you said it was something about a First Amendment right issue. Is it Benny that's claiming that him being charged?
No, that's what cops told me. When I called on him a long time ago, but this was before, now he has harassment charges against his ex-wife and all that. And he's not going to be able to get away with it. Forever. Eventually it's going to all his house of cards is going to tumble or come crashing down.
Someone just said in the chat that the drug charges or the drug smuggling was not Tiffany, that was someone else with the same name. So I don't know. I'm just reading that. Just wanted to let you know that it is just carrots.
Mm-hmm. All the people that have gotten in trouble are well supported, it seems. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just thinking that they're all well supporters and they're in trouble for just such craziness, and no wonder they are so sympathetic. No wonder. Of course they're going to be. What?
Huh?
I said they're so sympathetic. It's no wonder they're so sympathetic towards the Wells.
Why is he on YouTube if he's on house arrest? Well, because I guess that's all he can do, but because he's on house arrest. But the thing, he's being really stupid because he knows the shit he does to other people, calling CPS and doing all this crazy stuff, trying to get him in trouble. But he's literally on house arrest and facing harassment charges, and he's harassing people. It's not very smart. It's not a good look.
There's a saying that says like-minded people are drawn to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that one. With all these people that are drawn and circling in and insulating the Wells.
Yeah. TM usually doesn't strike people. That's one thing I've noticed. She's never tried to strike me or anything.
She gets highly annoyed and blocks.
Yeah. Anything calmed down? I don't think so. I think it's just I don't know. I'm pretty much done talking about it, I think, though. Let me see. I got somebody just text me something. Oh.
That interesting, is it?
No, somebody, I guess she did file a copyright claim against somebody, and that's why Karma was just asking BS if her channel got struck, because somebody just sent me a link that shows that, hold on, there was a video struck, that Tiffany struck a video. Yeah, it was the one about the lab, I think, is taken down. Hold on, let me look at my history.
BS, we hope you fight it and are victorious.
That's still up. That video is still up. Oh, no, wait. Nope, it's taken down. The one with the music's not taken down, but the longer one that we just went through, Tiffany struck it. Oh my God. Yeah, so it was one of your videos, Bees. I don't know if you noticed. I know, right? Whatever.
I don't know, BS. I don't know if we should be laughing at that or have pity on you that she threw a carrot at you. I'm just going off of what somebody else said in the chat there. Sorry.
No, you're good. She is a crybaby. She's a crybaby. Just like her counterpart, and I guess we can accept less or expect less. She'll probably try to strike me too, but good thing, Tiffany, I don't have any strikes so far, so I'll be fine. Go ahead. Try it. Have at it. For wait. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna get off here for now. For the time being, I might be back later. You never know. But I've been on here for over 3 hours, so I think it's time to take off for the night. It was your first 2B. Well, then it's okay. Just I don't usually play her stuff anyway, so. TM popped my cherry. Yeah. Congratulations, I guess. Thank you to whoever gifted. That would have been probably Giselle. She's awesome. And thank you so much, Giselle. All right. I'm going to get off here, guys. Thank you, Jam and RJ, for coming up. And
as always, it was a pleasure.
Thanks for having us.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night, guys. I don't know how to. Okay. Yeah, everybody have a good night. I might be live, like doing tarot or something on Empress Ziggy in a little bit, or we'll see. My stomach's like growling. I haven't ate today, so I need to go eat something. All right, guys. See you guys later.